NIT 100.9 FM so and our sugwe in Dano pay. And there memory that and there date no one can jam me. And there the mutra. And there 13th July 2024. Na mosomfo kojo ODAME ADDO and there metie dwemo a mebedi dwumede hu chia me. Mabuafo so ai krado. Omu ina hihye dwumede ni kama ene yede bra mu nda no pay anopay se muti yenka wo NIT FM a na eye asem YIDIKA asem yi edika program so na wutie na ensem a epiepie na wotwe mu ina na yakani na wom na emu odu na emu oha na emu ohu na yenti bi dempo yakani na bomu anda no pay yede bra mu ede baba sommo wa wanti bi no awotwi mu wa wote ye wanya nkyere mu ni yie nsam kakra piepie ye ni na mosomfo kojo ODAME ADDO enda no pay me de baba sommo e wo NIT FM asami di kan so na anopay no ya nche ho kura because nsam no doso samo amohwa na awotwi mu nsam apiepie ye enyensem kuma efri epoe ekosi atoye boka ani ane nsema epiepie ogan emu ha no in fact emu oyurem nti ya ncha ho kra ye kwa ho straight point by point issue by issue na dwumedie a ndano pay de bramu yi wo pese wo kire wadwen a wo besane ye WhatsApp ana ye Facebook handles no ye biatum ye social media platforms na eye adwuma nti search NIT FM and NIT 100.9 FM a behu on Facebook all our social platforms na activated ni na ready ye streaming live uko ha behu mu betumi comment wo honom so kire wadwen because asama edika no was so bia etumi kire na dwen na no pay na etiefo asama na wotwi epie ye mefa se fi kosiada eye ochina ena wotwe enwumre no ena President Mahama a media encounter ewo Kempinski Hotel. Na ne encounter mu na beto odwa se isemtrofo ni bi ebisa no question. Say open free SHS. Free SHS. Your take on free SHS because ya titi say anase wo opponent ka say uba ubetwem 100.9 etwem bi no uka say you review it omo review no omo tia say a cancellation of the free SHS nti papa ugina he ndekire mu me yehu wo stance yehu say uba ubetwem anase wuntwem no so bo me ba mintwem free SHS has come to stay na no kranya menim ye hwempo a president Mahama na ekase yo ye hwempo a ono no launch free SHS e wo 2015 na obi ono wa launch ade obeye den na so bedi mampani biewa oba betwa sa ade num oba betwa sa ade num o twem aye den na enu mu na MPP for make us President Ekufuado onso ko pie e wo Kumase na ne kasa mu no nso be wo mu say hey President Mahama afi the free SHS I will say enye adwuma no yentumi ye 20 years time Leokran wo Atamos ne Minister of Education then so late Leokran edibetu dwa say entumi ye no afi the wo ba be claim free SHS eya den na wo ba ba gi abo obo say eya wodia eno kwofo atwe na basa ne sre yakekekemu a masa asem no na otwi mu epia na emu like emu adinye as the debate on free SHS say ye hwan dia and the ownership of free SHS say President Kufuor de bae say President Mahama na aye deja e wo man mu ma media personalities bebre kasa bebre nti na otwi mu asemba ko a ebeto odwaro no na ye wona otwi mu a ena our vice president odi abeto jose ono de I'm eager to debate Mahama and expose his empty policies. Now where they da ben a our vice president boom. In fact, utie si the okasa na chese we mini say debate there on the President Mahama will be here papa. But President Mahama ni aid aye Bawa Muktari. So the abetu just say there's no need say President Mahama or ni Vice President Baumia MPP for flag bearer ebe ye debate bia ehu nya nti ono de ontwambo ene sa call na or call say debate ben because I say 2020 ye ko elections no President Mahama enso e call for Ekufuado say ombra no mu ye debate e wo bia ni achievement President Ekufuado be di 4 years then and ono President Mahama so we di 4 years da inti no ombra no ko compare omu ye debate on the achievement eye vice president ya eyina no se President Mahama per debate ya on debating the suffering Ghanaians Jefo mutio okache se President Mahama per debate aya on debating the suffering Ghanaians Jefo mate on debating the suffering Ghanaians yes obe debate President Ekufuado. Nende de ba ne say na president and vice president Mahmoud Baumia MPP flag bearer who call say President Mahama chinchia open debate who expose ben sa se me beto odwa no so in fact Ghana Fuado doso muye we kan na debate na be den debate na aduane be ba tie table so me di debate de be de na de be brayen Mahama betra ho usu gina ho na say mu debate a eno no de na de be ba in fact political scientists be brempo akasa asem say debate hu hia debate se mi kotu obi a Dr. Amache Boateng e ka say debate hu hia ndra Peace FM ye 12 news ewia kete obom se debate ben sisi a baby o man edu no ye hia debate ye hia ne o ma measures adu begu kwam ma obia ho ato no nti ye debate nti president and vice president o call there in fact ninja so bia nti president Mahama onto na dream kra na debate bia ehu hia debate bia hu hia na enumu na asamba kusa beto odwa ewo Kumasi president Kufuado ogina podium so okasa no osaka bi se president Mahama pre o pri na o se president Mahama pre o se papa no o pre papa pre o pri na ne se ono we nya second term yakopon ye na adom we nya second term o se president Rollins enya 2 terms president Kufuor ebenya 2 terms president Atamels nyaming fan kransie ono we nwie na president Mahama ebeto aso no me fan say ye call election 2012 na o wi ni be ye president ankasa so no an mandate edition nsa 2016 4 years later na Kufuor betu no Kufuor edi twa ne mpoa say ono nyame adom wenya 2 terms the president Mahama onya 2 terms intina ogusu a wa pra ne yese oba be bibia magana 2 terms na no pese obeseve eno so beto odwa menkofo edoso mu yie na asamba ko a beto odwa bio ene se public sector workers omayo majo se Monday ye be ya sune there's a strike omo de begu akwemu no I was snitch hotels no say MPR led by the labor ministry Honorable Ignatius Bafwewa e betu dwa say MPR kura approve snitch 60% share e hotels no person moton no e ma Rock City no nti no chese sisi ade ekwani omo anim omutumi ton and the public sector the betum say hey led by Yauba Secretary General o se da bida Monday on be strike just omu kwadwuma on be ja omu fide egu ho omu machines no omu yusu Monday ko omu ko bebia bio se senate and hot to sale of omu hotels na on be ko strike mu odin e wo man mu na no na se no na Rock City atio se den esio afidie Rock City dia babom sometime se omokra no oma redraw ye nyanto ye nyentua ye pack ye noma ye nko e baby ade a ye beto enwa ye he be ye 2 months ni nso ade ye mpani 40 board so even board chairman kra Elizabeth Ohene ababeka se omo ye due diligence it was clear nso still Ghana for ntiase ana Ghana fa bi nipa bebre ni ntiase sa ade ntine ye to ade na Rock City su kra no yesa Rock City entity no institution no nemom Honorable Brian Champon a oye minister as a Rock City no ye ne dia na oye cabinet minister na otimi bia ye to ade na man nti hey and Rock City dia betum ndre ya mu dia bebom say ye nyanto we withdraw our bid to purchase Senate hotels ye jai nyanto enye ntua nti obia mfa na asem say public sector workers so say MPRO say okujeto Blackwell say hwanyo Senate Rock City say Senate hotels no omo nyanto nti obia endwe no ho. Now we go to the big one say de bia maka say na otwi bia no ye ba ebesum mu say ya nsam no ye hwehwemu na niemu odu pa eye he age ntre ha bro ne bese ne trendy yihe and then ye the big story or the big issue njanope the big issue I de bra mu say NPP omu running mate and I say Council of Elders omu koshia wo Alisa Hotel ekoyi omo running mate e wona oche twem no e na omo share date say Tuesday ye twem yae eye brother ye twem yae ombede na di e Kumasi Jubilee Park ombada omo running mate no edi because ya me friend na bi eye national organizer of the MPP ene di nkomo e morning shows woni TFM ha no confirm I say yes the outdooring of their running mates ewo Kumasi Jubilee Park inti obia embrebi na anumu na Tuesday ne soin hyehyɛ a ɔma yinya ne tere sɛ ɔmbɛkɔ menhyia ahemfie ansa esan sɛ ɔmo running mate no ofiri ahemfie anane na ɔyɛ ɔhene na ɔyɛ asante hene a yɛfrɛ no asante hene ɔyɛ asante hene sɛ Agyeman Prempeh ono kwa na mse wobedi ehine a yɛde sɛ aka ne de ho because na yɛsi wa biniye sɛ Agyeman Prempeh na ɔmo running mate no ne nana no ne papa so ɛbɛyɛ ɔhene ɛwɔ Kumasi hɔ a nti na sɛ wohwɛ a kyerɛ sɛ ofiri ahemfie ɔyɛ menhyia de hyia people ankasa nti sɛ amambrɛ mu no ɔmbɛde kɔkyia otumfoɔ na ɔmo gye otumfoɔ nhyira ansa ɔmo tutu ɔmo nan de akɔ ɔmo grounds hɔ ɛyɛ Jubilee Park no ɛna ɔmo kɔpie mu ɔmo nhyia in fact otumfoɔ tu ne yie otu na pofo yie ankasa ɔse metufu wɔ dɛm na mesa kan wɔ ha metufu ɛwɔ dɛm adɛnti na yetu obi fo wɔ dɛm na ɛsan bɛka wɔ badwam ɛhyɛ sɛ ɛse bɔso bae ɛna ma egya ɛden ɛpae ɔtumfoɔ bebi ɔbɔ hɔ kwan no ɛsɛ hɔ hia no otumfoɔ ɛsɛ onim nea ɔka ɔse metufo ɛwɔ dɛm ɛsa de aba abɔnten oturufu kama a mɛbɔ ndi bi momotie ɛna MPP for the question share so wɔ Jubilee Park the Jubilee Park no ɔmo mbɛ kasa ɔno bukere je Japan akasa mampani akasa ɔmo flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so akasa afe the akasem na hye Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh esi ye friend Kofi Napo e de ahye nsa se woso wo naja wo nti na ehye mu ha wanu disem ebetu dwai ye papa ye bra ye nuan agi mike ya hey ohurisi ha na wa hwete me kwade na me bisam se na papa adan officer or ye campaign na so wa start campaign na say then papa kasa fide na di twam mo kwame nkuruma no mpo sa phrase and no na be the big issue in fact be the big issue in some more kai na na do ayade na do ayade abai we ya say na mo ehudum so na dum so ni ho na de okro na no enkosi aga na ode betwa ato asa kotreja nan no na ode betwa ato se mo kwa menkroma mpo na se even kwa menkroma performance and an achievement se President Akufo-Addo etwa mpo a once or your first president we are then want to mean fan nim entwitwiri form yes want to mean fan nim entwitwiri form se mo kwa menkroma mpo wan mo kwa menkroma ada wo nya Ghana ni na opese odi Ghana so vice presidential candidate no ababaye no ono abu napo so opese obedi Ghana so na say predecessor in fact your first president wo se oyobi mo de a ana ya na ya nte asiye menji ndi so mani na nte asiye onkwa na oye right nti ono abu napo sa ne de in fact wan kan ye nti oma omani na esori tia omani na omani na esori tia no mpenifu bi so akasa echeche nsem no mu ebi mu say Napokra is unfit for presidency sa asem na efi nanum ba ni nti ohini into nana ohini into sisia odi honorable Alan John Kojo Chiramante echi na ekasai o say Napo sa asem na o kan de na say he's not fit for the presidency on to me mbe yo mampeni abedi ekire wo man mu he's not fit so utumi ta such unfaithful words utumi mbe ye president abedi ekire enu ntwem honorable Kofi Amaboa elembele MP NDC dimu on say Nkrumah's achievement is on par na post comment insulting honorable Napo we there yesi esie ma na ho kwan abo bia urami bi abo bia urami bi ohun ni akeka kirew ohun ni akeka kirew anso wa ena ba kusu bebom a political marketing expert or a prof the ka prof na say adesuamu no akwa anim ye etu atwa I say Napo missed the opportunity to appear presidential. Ne say ni ani nana ohiri to asem no ayepe. I say you missed the opportunity to be presidential. Just that time was your day to appeal to the whole Ghana because the whole world was watching. The whole world. This time who ya bibi woku? No, it's say any bibi woku kwamo. The whole world was watching. In fact, me who international man be crowd commenting. Say Sasem ne bin sida. Say your first day as running mate Aoba be kasa. Who to me? They say Eddie Spicy your first president. I say BC for Ghana your political history ne bin si muda. Njo wa sama Professor Kobi Mensa. And so I catch you. I say you missed the opportunity to be presidential. And then na Kwame Nkrumah CPP omukro mu nyom na njira so yo nyom na njira so soprano utie mi mu nyom na njira so no mature letter tin said retract and apologize to CPP over Kwame Nkrumah comparison. Just an okay no and yan come ye nti say we retract just a what you sign how sa power mo chow CPP the caseted first cry and so na me kan no sie bia ma no ho kwan a abo bia ewrem abo bia bewrem afi de me dia me be kan say honorable Napo in fact that day was your day and you bia there it wasn't meant for ADDO the president, it wasn't meant for your flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, it wasn't meant for your chairman, it was meant for you because wo ne ya bo din ne ya ba be your adore as ya wo foforo ne ya ba be your adore. So the occasion was meant for you. Wo dia wo be ya ne say ya bo din e wo na wo twetwem nti ye dia kasam hye wo nsa wo dia wo be ya ne say wo ba bedase in fact wo ba begiatum roni friend acceptance say wo din na ya bo no wo gitum ana wo ngi ntum acceptance keke honorable unim say me feel you know me acceptance keke just wo ba begiatum so meye ana me ye ana me meye so a me de eniodin ahodin akokuduro what say party hierarchy no we ginger obia from the grassroots na so bagya tum they say we speech in the crash should be more than short agire suwa should be 5 sentences what the tumfo ase what the nanado ase what the baumia na kasa so ase what the party for na say national council na say council of elders ase e ase dan kwa o ba say you were overwhelmed though say then you say ni je mbrusuo ana ese mujia platform so ana ese popo bibli na chi unti honorable hey just the we are now all ranting from haters scatter move on the stage yet nam say hey bra penny and ami uncle you know ye you needed to just accept the whole ekunwa na e dia ma wo no say obeye na obeye ni ye na what you doubt na free ho say in fact nkrofo so me ye say na mom Dr. Mahmoud Baumia me ye eniamo ho sem bia kyerɛw hu bi enye misu na why bold akasa eni akeka de ene na ama obi aka bi kyerɛw ene kra na ama me kra me keka bi honorable wehu did that day was your day but obi be say you misfired etuo no de bonchen kra anoma na siwe pa so hwutu nchen anoma na siwe so critics no prove them wrong kra na wa momanya oh but why are there they say a gentleman na so hu se wafuma opacho why are there say one man na otwina anko na wieye say ya share okete say wo na otroy say ya wo na otroy still ababonten ma ya kenken mu a say opacho na nye buapayo say who disrespect the former or the first president of the land Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in any way osa be bo wo uncle edin president John Ejekum Kufuor die wo ubo ni din say upo ne so chew na Ghana mu mai na so osa pa chew se ne awo kan no wan kan ye even let any mumpo nkrofo dosom se chopa no kra no endimu but once wapacho yajutum honorable yajutum nti why ade se na otwuna nko awieye na wodibetu udwa but Wednesday no nya okeka wo West North no so enso yete but ni na emu no yanko ho biu wapacho nti ye de si hwa honorable ye da ase why ade pa se wamma na otwuna nko awieye na wode chopa omu odu ede betu udwa se nya okeka nyina otwesan na mom yansira on kan kyerɛ wo sɛ memma wo kasa maafo ɛyɛ mia me bra fifi buafo ne kasa nyɛ tintenten efiri nnerekoi nsan bebre na wo ba bɛka wo ba bɛkyerɛkyerɛm because you are on a campaign tour nti yɛ bra fifi buafo ɔyɛ nsɛmtwerɛ ni te sɛ mea ɔyɛ adwuma yɛ akyɛ memma ne kasa so obeche bibi ma omre because say Thursday no my friend me any di nkomo e we morning show so in fact na ne kasa ya tintin uchire mu a na wasa achire ochire mu a na wasa achire ochire mu a na wasa achire ni nna ne ye asema wo kan no na enya sem papa nti e ma fifi buafu break akra but wo hwe obi ti say miracle Abuaji onso mi aminua okasa oye bold because asema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia beka bia no otumi kirem onka kan asem bi mani nkotwi obi nti honorable yesrew ma okasa enye ntientia enye straight to the point eno na nkrofo hwehwe ewo ho Honorable Dr. Matthew Kofi Napo Anapay ya the big one issue, the big issue. Ya asumo pa na eneno ya ne openi ba kwa efo Dennis Ochiri Danso. Ose wati movement bi ono no e convener. Movement no ye freno Baumia Napo One Touch Movement. Baumia Napo One Touch Movement. Na Honorable Sam George ko kan sembi. Ni sam ko kan no na ama Chief Dennis Ochiri Danso enso atwa letter tin edi Honorable Sam George nsam okeka fa napo ho efa napo asema kokan ni nti ye to za friends omre na den a na esi a napo emu okeka na asema wie na gofo twen abasa ne sra Brad Dennis Ochiri Danso also movement ba omia napo One Touch Movement we convene den na esi a also what troll letter tin di Honorable Sam George anui nti ya in fact ye kon logo na ba besi ha se omra no mbe chechirim den na esi den pa na esi nti yansemre no Papa Dennis Ochiri Danso akwaba
yesu minia
ahade boko na otwi mu na yehu letter tintin be free wakache se udi yi nsem bia Sam George Honorable Ningo Pram e de abetu dwafa na po hu anase mo running mate ho emsa anko anya wo de na wa atwa hu letter nti yesi eden na esi
yo minia mechiawo ene oman Ghana watiefo ene wahwefo nyina sede ewubusa ye ne letter na hu ye ne nokre efiri Baumia Napo One Touch Movement ho ene baye
na mesebisa movement da ben na mote
yo se wo hwe ya emre bi a akonwa to ya na wo se ye pe obi obeye the running mate of Dr. Baumia what a friends of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe.
Yes.
That friends of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. Na yes, say you call from the Ghana for Kudi Uncomono. The Ghana for SRN say. So the Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe bar as in running mate everyone. Na you were also dinner so to form also nimpany for Di Uncomono. Who the essence I was say with me for Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. The Nyame ya dom na wafa ni wie no. Na e was a group no yes sadin no because intimi ma say group no ma be ye adwuma e de ama yewura napo abra ye presidential candidate ye den e wo honom ye nyina so ye MPP4 enti group of friends of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe no no na yes sadin na sisi e ye Baumia Napo One Touch Movement
na say group ye hwa
e wo hodada
ye ti ye enche yo ndi na otwime no
le be say group no ye ti ye enche ye because edin na me say edin no na but party
ni mo beka ho
because na me say untimi ye di papa ne be ye ne running mate no untimi me di papa no nko anchi
okay
because yes na it said ye wo person obi project no e change de ne ba ye no enti na wo say ye sesa edin no afi ye no ma ye no e be ye omumi enu nyina because ye move from one e be the running mate because running mate dey bebre bae ngofo bebre kasaye yeso so ye call from no dey hu ye no yeso ye de beto mpanyimfo ani mpanyimfo so tena so mu se bi nyansa e wo ne a ye keka ni mu no a omo fa ye no na enwo se ye gina ba bia ye gina na because saa entokwa no ana saa enkomo ne aden ye di awie nti na wo se ye sesa ekuo no esu na ekuo no su no so no ebe tie campaign achi because once ye running mate no yenye running mate na wie no automatically campaign na take shape and campaign na take shape dia was here called them all out eno ntina yesesa group ni din na yaye no bawomia na po one touch movement
one touch na ase chese
one touch ne kire say election ya ye koyi ye nko second round MPP ebe win election in just one touch
sir grofo so keka say you can say you be caught 2 times say eba say be run off bar ebe ye Alan any President Mahama they say MPP munka ho second round munka ho ana
ye grofo mo keka nyina no na sebe e no mu ni o man Ghana mo ana politics o mu di akire enche
oh hopes na do ye akabio
na me say na politics ni bi o mu di akire nya sa so de na ye bo apayo na o mo peso o mo ye
say hopes de na ye bo apayo a because politics o match I say ne de ye bo apayo
abro na o peso wo di but the question is ye nyina ye nim ni a eko the way a enormous economy under no circumstances in if the worst thing happens eba betimi aba be ye NDC ni party foforo it can happen but the can say you see you break 8 no 8 ni ka say you break ni yes say be ye tenase a na ye boy yetum see you break 8 no ye de no ma ye den agu fom
sa
eno ma no so ye de agu fom no I to say oni obi eto dame why you say we di agro because e bia na opiama na wudi opiama na wudi or settle up no
now that we have say start breaking the 8 man try KKD so unim no
yeah me
the finest
yeah
aha e de betu just say whoever brought that mantra no sebe onim nyansa
oh minia politics and democracy dey adwenkyere obiara timeka ni opese woka as to say the woka no ebebam no is a different thing altogether
okay
baby a ogina ema na ekeke kanensem no ye meeting eno ma ekeka bom researches ane yaye ema ye ka say we are breaking the 8 no onye part of
na say breaking the 8 kwa mo shere tena ase
enye se ebo ye tiri mo to say the ebi mabo mu tiri mu ka 24 economy omu hu left and right it was planned
chama wuntu mi na odi samantra ne bai
no but the meche won say enye se chama wuntumi 15 ya na o sha ase se o kasa ye nyina nim se chama wuntumi e ba santimamu a party ni sinina
oh yes
sebe MPP ye kapa santimamu ni ahoden kese ne pa ye den ewo
obvious
nti se anye wo bia ne be the chairman of Ashanti region MPP na kasa o so hu ne se wo mo ni tirimu ene ye nyina ye nim se chairman wuntumi woni ne ya de wadwen so wodi agro so na adwene mu do onim de oye nti na meche se ubetimi ni obi ato draft woni ne ye no oye nyina no osere na bia wo piama no adi no piama no settle woni beba ahoso no wawie wo en ye nim nie akokokomu
okay
this election when na ye win strategically and you say ye no ma anyhow
you can say Sami Okusu aka the same thing
ye win strategically
sir
eno na ama
strategies ben
eno na ama minua NDC so wahwa ye papa bawomia etisi mu na NDC for the county asimu ye omo no ma but otisi mu sha ase se wo ye ne no ma no obeji edi se obi akora nti the NDC for ye bi
sir
obi ante the omo presidential candidate ye bi this shows say ade na ye hyehyɛ no ye hyehyɛ ba no NDC for any party na kana adwene am se ye di agro
oh na some opponent main opponent President Mahama former so Sunday you share media for the to just phrase or not start and so ebeji tre han kakra
minia
nti yate ne almost
Ghana pena mark cancer my advert more than 20 against free SHS ade a wo na ahya ase no se obi ka so ba be ya nka the only thing you can say ne say the way a ordinary normal ban no ontimi nye ma ade ni nye nam hya ase ntimi ma mekwa me ni say ye nyire nim advert o ma be ye ne nkwara kura chop boss ne de keka ena last week Sunday press conference yewura eyeye no Mahama eyeye no ye nyina nim questions ebusabusa no ema wi ache city for Bernard Avle busa ne say ensem na ye ebusabusa no enye no na oye den woyiyi ano nti onyi ano nye den ema wo mo wo hwe ne body ne demeanor ene the way ano answer de na it shows say onye prepared
sir
enye nwanwa say o mu dwane from debate no but debate no pompo e be na ye
na dey by force
oh ye be man na ye opel debate no so opel ompo say kusie hye ni bon mu a enye okogina ano a na kusie na pie ubo ni ja ode ahometie be den ebe pie ensa agya no ye bebo na ma ode ahometie be ye we no because we've gotten to a time candidates na omu nyina pe akonya kasie na di o man Ghana mu no they should be able to tell us say may you say and yes wo ka keka akọ then people will ask you questions why say wonu ani gina ho no mo no because uja ma no ko gina ba bi ko kan no aka ne nsem ko ne nua so akọ kan bi okọ the same thing on no so repeat but mu mienu gina ho no na ba ko kan is very difficult say o sabe repeat it on no den e kan ye and that will show say me ba na metio wo say professors bi say o ehun hia ne de keka ho
yeah
in o say sabe wa dwunu mu do ansa na ade na pese we implement no ye den wetin man implement
nti ehia debate no
o debate ni de be ba so na me ka che o say enye kasa ne keke o enye kasa ne keke se sabe say kasa keke an kan metin on radio so enkasa e ma obi antie but the question is asem na wo kan no nyansa sem ben ne wum obi ti baabi watie mu nyina ba mu mienu begina ho no mo na mo kasa no obetimi ehu say odame adwene mu edo efa education ho change down so ebduru no dey to skills so no hu dey we obey ne no ma but this situation me nye ena hu hia
no betumi ama mo awini debate no betumi aboa ma party bi awini ana
debate ne ebe boa for this election because ena me kire say at the end of the day no ebe ma Ghana ni na wote ni fie wote na adwuma mu no ebe hu mu mienu mu hia ene bi happen here on say na nsen ya omo ye conference bi a omo invite Yewura Mahama na Bawumia Dr. Bawumia eni around nti omo frɛ no Zoom e ma ne yayi wo ye ani die
Canada
wo ye ani die wie no wo hu de we ekwan fa so kura Yewura Mahama epie furu hokora obi ehu na chi kwan and this time no ye ntwen e ma omo mfa mo ye de bepiapia wo mo nti na me ka che say from nyame boa Monday eko obi hu pressure ye de beto wo mo
2020 President Mahama offered the same debate. Mustafa Hamid Eyi no said Mahama has no moral right to call for a debate with a KWADWO.
That question now the abane ye Yewura KWADWO wana net akonwa so. Enna wahihye ne noma. Enna o move on. Sesi aye kase Yewura Mahama wonte akonwa so. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wonte akonwa so as a president. Wonte akonwa so de wokura stiano hwanya nana adodanko akufo-addo na de wokaka ne dada na ye de na aka che ne se wonyan no womra na wone ne meye test drive because so Christian dada woka enu ntina obi
this abre ne ye ko election it was an election year
me ko election but I'm trying to tell you say de no okura car na no woka dada na wode ye ba accident bi amaye no was nana adodanko akufo-addo his excellency and I will say onyai car ni nso no meye test drive the question is wa won kura car no so ye test drive because
so we trip a former driver
ona say former driver o car na wutwi no se na wutwi ne kwampa so a nkaka wo na anya influence se be car wo na bia ni ho no ma obeje ne car afri ne driver nsem abra driver ni nim de wo ye oji free ne nsem ho e ba ya 1 ebu ono driver ni car ni 2 ebu ono ma the rate at which our drive kura no wo bo ne car ene nyina ye hu reckless na ye nyina ye hu the way na osi drive car no enu ntina car wo na eye oman Ghana fo no ebeje car na ye den free ne nsem na omode ma driver foforo no so no election ni prove say omoje driver na or drive car na ye den edi and so omoje driver or drive car ni na ka chen so no ni nya ne car ni mesi honom na wo de car wa besi honom ne nye test driver then at the end of the day what are you trying to put across? But this is a situation whereby, as we speak, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and you're on the crackano. Yenya Mahama, so soon you're on the crackano. And Timomia Nunina, you see, Angas and Ubian Honoma, who crack our worker. And the idea of my Ghana car now be see honum. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia see Ubetimiachi or my Ghana car no ye achen Mahama. Mahama so on his way to make you car, and not saying a minute
because of experience.
And also experience her. Branian Cofield in so. Ni amfa car ni mayemi enu nyina na obi ankyere the way and skills when it comes to driving. Wo no say mema.
Nti Ghana for na be DVLA for no be check it.
Yes. Enu ntina o ka say obema Ghana fo hu se sebe ne policies ene na adwene mpo no sebe emu oha to the bad driving American obema hu ne se oni skills bia wonim the way kura ye hye first year mpo ni etuka
e o twika no
yeso so a wo person obeji ye car no yeso argument ye make ni se ye the car ne be mana kan e wo se o back test drive eno na from Monday no nyame bo a ye be bo ni ja
MPP for Baumia led by Baumia na call for the debate or Ghanaians.
No, Ghanaians, because the question is MPP for a section of Ghanaians.
Yes, into a section of the country na call for the debate.
A section of the country, every right to ask for things. So that because so mumia woman, na se no ma kobasa, it will go against them.
But in here the whole Ghana.
Oh, now as
I and this fuso a section of the country.
At the end of the day, e betimi the whole Ghana and the beshasi ayehu dede. Ujitum. But what we are trying to say is MPP for floating voters or majority of Ghanaians are saying say
floating voters
majority of Ghanaians are saying say car no see the bema side drivers mienu ya or some test drive.
I said ni P 8.
Yeah.
Ba Muktari ade abetu just say ehun hia ne sa debate no.
Enti ye ne de car man. Car ne
mo ne ya for
Ghana for the majority of Ghanaians.
At the MPP led by Baumia calling.
No, but what I'm saying is you say you rab Baumia to see for mono.
Yeah.
One could jina podium and kasa. What to see from any sebi ubia waton ice water. Ubia waton anka. Ubia what in the fee one is uncle for na ko
yedi. Anti sanko for na catch on catch
and some catch no the majority of Ghanaians no.
So mo catch on call for debate.
Sansem no na ono eba abontin no catch Yewura Mahama say Ghana fo no omo do so chen o party fo no catch ye say so mo de car na ye economy ni be ma ye dia ye nko test drive and that me timi atwi car na chen nti brane nko test drive but se me ya ye de car ne be ma no see on test drive no also on test drive there then as well was all tina baby na do obekọ test drive na eden ye de ka ne ma no
ayo yate but omo say ibeti bia hu hia
o me see omo beye so de what ya omo beye
sa
obeye
onu tie kunwa so a ofre debate no mwambo ena ba omia ka che ne say
so no ne te den so
o tie kunwa so ofre debate
ono ne tie kunwa so when
2016 15 16 Ofre, Baumia say on debate the suffering Ghanaians. Who go say obenya?
Because that time Ghanaians were saying say omo car no omo de ama na economy no. Otwi ne basa.
And they what are Ghanaians saying?
And then Ghanaians are saying say yemfa Yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia embra no ma meto aka no so because the way the boss etwi car no ma ni je ho.
Hey. Oh yeah sure.
No kana make a chere wo no.
Enu ne dollar enu na me fan.
Minia ebia wontu kwan. Yenyina yenim se Ghana hanomon. Ye economy no enye bibia na produce no hanom. Ena enye bibia na produce no hanomon no. Because of say kofa de ne wo amanone. Na yenyina yenim se pressure ewo isikasem no so. Enu nti na MPP na ADDO aban edu ba bia ye ka se yenhya asie ndi enoma ye den ye no hanom. Ghana for so enuma ye den atoso. And because of Ghana for anu ma yeden atoso nintino you prefer say wo di kontomre stew esi ha obi be prefer say okwakope corn beef ne de keka ho which corn beef ne yenye no ha no but notwithstanding say sa no ma no beba for montino ntini ye sha ase say ye partner with private sector no so that ye betimi abie enwuma nkakran entimi nye atego but as time goes on it will get to a point yantimi enye mfiri hokra na ebetuma close the gap no nti ebe wi ne se pressure enni ye forest we ne so a ebe ma yesi kasa ne be den ebe ba fo
situation wo me
ye covid ne de keka ho ne wiase ba bia utu kwan ko US UK Canada
nti ne etimi yemfa ne saa
enye se yemfa ne so ka se yemfa ne saa de na se ade ne nye but ye ni option
anti eye
kana fo masumo ade a ye twi kasa na se ade ne nye but because of see any options beyond intino I was see a father and said tie but idea eye no yen kase yen fa ne saa
okay
because idea yen kase yen fa ne saa
the
economy no eye
okay
na Ghana for say
Ghana for tie wo
Ghana for tie me na me kasa che Ghana for because Ghana for na de akonya no ama MPP yewura na ADDO edi animu na Ghana for na ma that 8 years period ne say we president now te so after 8 years no ntimi nya den enko biem ti Ghana for ntimi nko biem na Ghana for ani aso the way yewura Nana Atodanko Akufo-Addo ene Dr. Bawumia omani aso the way ni wura no kaka no no so pepa ka no ho no hwese ka no se baabi atochima no waye no enti na omo se watimi edi ni wura achiye na se ka no etwi baabi kro timi che ni wura se baabi aka no ekoni etwi onti bunsa kakra no nso buninsa na entwi dia na se ye pe driver dia wo se ye dima wo no ni e pe di obe ni driver's mate ye dima Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Yo. Udi kwesi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Na se ye ba wonsam no so. Mo doc ya. Mo napo ya. Na wanapo ni.
Okay.
Wanapo the first president of the land. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Nsamo kafa no ho no. Eto say.
Okay. On se minia. Sebe woto aba. But when you were so MPP and INDC. Into one say or Kasei, what say Monapuya, Meboa, because you are referring to say MPP.
Yes.
Napo. Meboa.
Yes.
Into Kasana Wokan and say any did attempt.
Dabi.
Into say Obusu refer say Mokwame Nkrumah, which in himself Kwame Nkrumah came from CPP.
Came from CPP.
But hold on.
But Obeye the president.
But hold on.
Yo.
Came from CPP. No, I say, Mokwame Nkrumah.
Mokwame Nkrumah.
Hold on. And I mention some meti has a CA. O shall say, o say
Monapo no, yes.
Which meaning who say I did the attempt. The reason being is say I'm representing MPP.
Good.
Enti or your MPP ni.
Yes.
Also be there to me say Kwame Nkrumah no is CPP ni.
Yes, no is CPP ni.
So hold on. Enti so bisu ka say Mokwame Nkrumah now or you right and or you wrong.
Or you wrong.
I don't know you're wrong.
Ni say enti ni say Kwame Nkrumah ono honorable napoi. O chire mu say achievement. Na wan be president a untumi nya enye bibia mo man no unya achievement bia. Nti Kwame Nkrumah na oni CPP mu na oye sa kasa numerous achievement no. Nti no kasa say Kwame Nkrumah o be ye president no na ode ne compare Akufo-Addo.
Minia obia ni hono ma Ghana in the history of Ghana yenya independent president
yenya bi da
nti obi bi o be president of the land no of party bi meboa of party.
Oh yes.
Nana ADDO Danko Akufo-Addo
na ndesi bia
ye beba so Nana ADDO Danko Akufo-Addo his excellence ye MPP na de ne baaye say MPP amfana ama menye sure say ko betuma the president of the land.
Oh yeah.
Nti so obi kasa no all kasa politically no kasa Nana ADDO no akan kasem the word that we use to say mobawumia no monapo no ejina detonation and how you are putting it across communication.
Yes.
Nti asema akache mi ebetima ye di atem and ebetimi so aye say we make reference to say monapo no because me MPP ni
yes. Onyambe di omano so
but hold on but notwithstanding onyambe di omano so but two angles where your president and I remember example say Nana ADDO Danko Akufo-Addo his excellence was president but say then MPP ni what does it
see how they were best statement
no but best statement but notwithstanding ofrebusuamu abusuanu so ofrimu no if I hold on no abusuana president frimu no eye MPP abusua sebe yewura mills efrimu no ofrebusuamu
oh yeah
adan na yesi oye Ghana this year nti ne nkan wase ma abusua ne ba bibia mu but what the make na say one ye the commander in chief no ofrimu enso so Ghana as a country no entimi anye omoboso ade throughout ni barrier no
but kai na o man na fai
but notwithstanding no o man na fai doesn't mean say omo take decisions o man consult the NDC party and the family.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So it tells you say ofri baby na ye den eba baby no ofri honom so won free mu enti na make say o ka say monapo no man offended no because as much as an apple no one resign no energy minister no a state property
yes
or state property
yeah
enti so aka say ye napo no na me mete ha no mo no me gidi say napo free mabusua mu a me anything wrong with that but notwithstanding ye beko ensem ni mu because itirimu pa no ode ka ne nsem no session bi a sebe omonte no man bi ase efa di kogina ba bi foforo but se ye nyina ye nimu a obi ani hono mo ye arrogant a ugyae na a waka asem kirewa ugyae na wa bepa chew obi ani hono mo ye arrogant because you can be arrogant enipa no perception bi say o ye right wo bibia mu
so we say share no
wa na share no obi ani hono ma wo share no MPP mu no yen party ni mu ba bia ni hono mu a ye hye obi ma ne ye bibi but because of say Ghana for na me kire no omdo om ka na ema ye which is the economy no na enkofo bi painti picture bi no ani die mu no so no na e wo say ye de apache ye den eba ema Ghana for hunu say sebi asem na me kan ye nempo no se anto bi madwene mu se de e wo se nenka esi kona me den me pa achew ene ye wura na baba ya be den abepa achew
o chopa ne de ene na me ka se wayade se one man na watwene mpo antwem na ode chopa de begu fom se de wayade afe what you cat at tin bi then esi
minia wiki mu yeda sore ya GH1 for na enye omu program na omo ye sebi media works no e ethics se we ya wadwene so obeka MPP no ma wo honom de a na wo se umma MPP for kwan no me den omutima betina mu bi ma na MPP ni bi ani ho ye nua Sam George nko na ne wo honom
say one on one
na me sure say e one on one say me buy e one on one ni say me ka assembly at the end of the day e di efin begu party bi ho a because of so many reps wa hanom no ye wo so die say we make sure say sa asem no men kan fam wo mo ho fi because enka wote hanom dia obetime bu woni agu so because me kasa bi obeden obekasa but once oni around na make ka mensem no say me ka dia at the end of the day e di fi bi beba sa nipa no ho e be ma a session of Ghanaians be hu ne say nipa no esu esu bi a ensem fata nwo so makwan but this is a situation whereby wakọ GH1 ye interview ye busa mahama honsem ye busa mo campaign honsem 24 hour economy ni de keka ho utie audio na uti say ye pia no de kọ 24 ho no no hu ni left and right ni de keka ho no nti no so sha ase tisim na sabi MPP for ye ni ho no mo no wa sha ase ekeka nsem fan ho wa nya wo bia because Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ena wo sha ase se o se no wo ho no owie ni program na DH1 akofa bana headline atwere brofu hu bi me pese me repeat the omotwere ye no because ensene mfata si ebe masa na oma no Ghana for man tibeti atwere bana headline na nenam na amamfo ADMPP ni Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ho fel enti na wose responded to ensem na ye nua Sam George ekoka no honom no enti na yeso issue statement ye den edema no na ye kire say ye kasa obi ye intellectually brave eni obi ye arrogant a difference ye den ewo mu
nti wose den pa na Sam George kan ya wo so atwa ho kratai
minian Sam George asem o kan ye nyina ne say oman Ghana say competition nka ye ko eni ye pe obi a wo mu ade obi a onka nokre obi a wodi nipa anim yefom obi a kasa bi obeka bia ho nti a eyeye wura napo na ye twa letter de koma Sam George say oman Ghana say ye pe obi a omu ade se de wono no ekeka no ne de a na enwo se nkoko akire kura wo se nko no ankasa Sam George na ote wonom na ankasa no wo se nko no ankasa hwe ne kasa because emre bi baaye Sam George kan nsem bum media fo ka kire ne say ompa achewo no ɔka media for sɛ ɔmpa akyɛw ne ɛmpa akyɛw wɔkyena emre bi duye ne papa a wodi n'achi His Excellency Mahama ɛne Ghana for kasa a Ghana for sɛ His Excellency ensɛm a ɔkekan ɛyɛ ensɛm a ubu yɛ nimtia enti twesan ana polish won nsɛm ne kakra no ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔno edwamfuru de ɔpɛ no ɔbɛyɛden ɔbɛkasa sɛbi ɔkɔ asantemam ekɔgyina yɛ nana anim ɛne sikadwa anim ɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ asantemanfoɔ ɛyɛ boni ayɛfo na so ɔde gold kura ba bɛgu fam ɛma asanteman a ɔnyɛ sure asanteman ni bɛso ne nyinaa no mo antimi ampa ho akyɛw ɛma ne baba bɛduru baabi no Ghanafoɔ sɛ mo amu wɔ mo ntino ɔmo yɛ madwene sɛ ɔmo bɛto aba atiaw and in the history of Ghana yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ yɛn to aba ntia a sitting president more than 1 million votes da ɛno ne kyerɛ sɛ ne noɔma na ɔmo yɛ na Ghanafoɔ tan na meka kyerɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ obi yɛ arrogant a saa nipa no obelieve sɛ ɔboro nipa nyinaa so obelieve sɛ asɛm bi ɔbɛka bia ne sɛ be wɔno nko na nyansa yɛ den ɛwɔ ne tirimu and this tells you say letter you rakura de bae no kyerɛ sɛ napo de bae ne kyerɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ den ɔnyɛ arrogant because ensɛm a no wɔka no enipa bi mu na gye na no kosi bɔne o anko betimi aka sɛ me enye sei na meka ensɛm bɛ na yewura napo no wɔka yewura napo sɛ from yewura Kwame Nkrumah time eba besi His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo eba ekwan a obi aye kwan eba school osi a obi asi school eba light system a obi aye eba nsu a obi aye eba health a obi aye but in terms of education eye free SHS obi ni honomo a waba as president of the land why den why bida and ye nyina yejitum obi ni honomo a why bold enough to say Ghana economists can nyina no me the half ebe education empanyimfo so aka to hotete no sese wo papa enya wajapade akura na odu ko school ewie na so enya wajapade a ehon wo mfaso chance obe den obeja wo ajapade because education pe na saade no obi antimi den enyi mfiri wo nsem that was what Napo was saying and me nso megitu say it's true in the history of Ghana President bia ni hono when it comes to education yes yesisi dan enye se yeto school uniform ma enkwala enye se yeto mpaboa ma omo ba se yetua omu fees a parent ekọ ede omu kwa at the end of the day ontua hwe no eye His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo en se ye nyina yenim NDC time wo de akwala ekọ school or secondary school a one more kakra na nye be 4,000 and one more beto
almost prospectus
but hold on one more kakra no na nye 4,000 but se NDC time na de akwala ekọ school na boka 4,000 nenne abanya gbbia na akwala no ni t-shirt obehye ni singlet obehye ni panties ni de keka ho na aboka 500 a why na aye bie
500
na menua woti anum sesi a t-shirt white check say e wokru and then yes be bo mitrim na make kasa it's a fact tina ye ka kire sam
check school print school cloth ni we no kra de mo school but ebia wa one disc kakra mpabo bia obeche provision o trunk o chobox na o de beko
na me che we say provisions no kra no because of some provisions in same enti na nkwara bebre nko school because o kodu school ho no mo na yesi wontua school fees a wontimi nkode fa dining me boa
yeah
say so no yetua wo school fees ayo bibia de amount nti wo nkra provisions ni bi kra na wo kɔ na wo maame se be pure water na ode be ma de akwa ukodu school ho no mu a wote se ebo adoma na krankran na automatically ukọ dining ho obi en ho be pam
na ye nduane na mo se yankoi
enuane be na enko efie kura no etoda wonim se bia wonim se ye wo rice wo ho no ube pio ho na aba fro se bia ma na wo se rice wo ho no mo so mkɔhwɛ na rice nya den eni ho no se wo ba beto rice ni bi dia ba likewise secondary school aban no wode mpanyimfo bi assisi education sector no wode mpanyimfo bi your head mistress headmasters any house we ni nyina wo ho no aban de aduane ba esa e one responsibility so be ma aban be hu say e den also de aduane ba ye heads na wo school mu honom no the man say be a head no e frɛ ne regional director of education so moduane asa regional directors okay ma ye be a week ana aduane na esa ma ye week ne anya documentation ne mfa aduane mra na se ukɔ na bi onu odi nkomo na so ye school ye aduane sem aba fom ne aka akira aban a ye nyina nim se so ye ka kira aban me ye de aduane ye den me de aduane kɔ nti ye wura Sam George the ye ka akire no ene ne NDC for ne say na ponye arrogant na poye intellectually brave ye ka say obi intellectually brave oye obi a na adwene mu do obi a otimi hwe wanim e ka kire wo say de awuye yenye den enye ode ahobrase na ehwe wanim aye den aka akire wo ena de wo ka no soso no nyanse de akire na poko education yete say how many strike me attain no education hono
yene Owura Dennis Ochire Danso oye convener for Baumia Napo One Touch movement na ni di nkomoy say honorable Sam George akwakotina GH1 say we am here program so one on one kan sem bia entwe ye fa honorable Napo ho ye running mate the movement na ono wate na oye convener ntina ya friend say yene ne bedi hu nkomo then na I push no so atwa ho krata tetintin a yegusu ne di nkomo yetio
enti minia na wiki mu yesate se CPP for say Nampo and resign
yeah
onye fit mi gina ha no moka se CPP for wo obi e wo so mokopa na chewa omo nkope snap na omo nkokwa ame nkroma ba bia isi
aden duabo abem
nye duabo na omo nkopa kwa ame nkroma achew because Kwame Nkrumah CPP odija awo mu isi o matiti mu be 4 e fa ko DNDC for ho e bia ko PNC e bia ko e de keka ho
e say bisu MPP unkan no kan
no but the question is irrespective say e bi e wo MPP o mo MPP me sure say o mo be do 1% o mo ye minute o mo ye minute
President Akufo-Addo ka ho
bobo o mo
Akufo-Addo ka ho
o mo ye minute
President Akufo-Addo ka ho no CPP ni
and I me say o mo ye minute but it is France didn't team our bigina hono African 11 ukwa NDC a omo do omo 11 omo squad 11 baba bigina hono mu a ubenya na ye CPP fo so that say by ye the 11 baba bigina hono mu a uti anye ya benya 0.5 yo senka sabi nipa half mu a na me kire wo no isa me kire say e minute unhu sa nkrofo no wo mu enti CPP fo nsem omo keka say Napo is not fit to become running mate in the keka ho no ye ka kire omo say se wo ye wo fie die eye a na den wa ba abontene se wa ntimi antreni wo ba wo fie ye na wa begina abontene na obi ba etwam na sebe na taade ne se eso chen no nye se watwen autofista ene kan na ebi a wo ko na taade wro na wo hya ase se ana ama me nhwe oye abra wo de ne de na taade na chi no bo na ebie ne zip no obie ne bottoms ena o person na taade ne wro a na o se wutu ofie fofo ntini e ka che CVP for say omo nhwe na omo nye omo adwuma ye because CPP no atete CPP say ye ka third force okra nye CPP enka enye kra no nke kan the top 3 political parties of Ghana because CPP ka ho but this is a situation whereby we have and because of that no say omo wa apache obi a ebema omo sunsun ebema omo ani beji a enye na po be resign na ebema omo ani beji omo passion up no mo nko pa Kwame Nkrumah acha o say party no odija awo omo no omo ante no omo ase ene omo anka so omo selfish gains nti no omo atete party ni nti omo sere no omfa ne tunsum meta wo machi no mu nti enye den enka emomu ba ye ka asisudua say Yewura Napo onye arrogant Yewura Napo se ne hu hia ke kofa ne baaye ene eye ba bia say discussion ne koneye and I'm going to say election where strategy need to be TNDC for.
Anti mo share that one kasa.
Yes, share that one kasa.
Na mo you should be in the news sir.
No, yes, dem pe me chiro ne say oba yi. On say Yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Waje ball na o de ko go post no. Obi adwuna afiri no ho afiri no so. Players na ye NDC for no. O ma adwuna afiri no so. E na o mo ne linesman and a referee no. Eko omoni bebo mo so no abobo na hye time obo na hye ne bobo crystal ne say 10 no o mo ni be bo mo so na too late enu bi ne ye wo mo no eye election we na me say a strategy ye do mo fa ha ye mo focus emma ye two leaders ne so ebedu ba bi no wo be hu se emu bi ati ha no me no mo attack yen no mo attack CEOs o mo ni be bo mo so ne ewi o mo popra say a one touch election we a one touch ye ni agro into do mo nkoso no mo nka se we ye say na po ye say the question is do you pretend to say onye arrogant at the end of the day ye the economy ne be ma no ontimi emma Ghana economy no enu baabi a ebeduru no ene de mo ka ahye ne so so wo arrogant so obetimi the Ghana do paradise obetimi ama Ghana is a UK obetimi ama Ghana is a Singapore Ghana is economy akese ne de ade ebechi no ebetimi de ensa hye botom ayisika ebetimi akwa hospital ye ma ebetimi akwa university free anye free kura bia 90% na ye prefer that person no to obi a obeye ne ho say obre ne ho ase enso no omre ne ho ase ye part of the world obi ya certified so arrogant
say ye no ye ntete
obi ye no ena ekunyen obi ye timida ye so ye humble enu nti na fie kura no akwara ye assertive obusa ne papa question ena mi ono na akwara bone na den de be wi akire no oba ni benyine no na obi ba o man the opportunity o kasa kura na say problem ho a obeche ne wo nsi kasa no oba ni gina ho no mo kasa oba ne kama kwa na ode ne nsa ye den egu ne bo na afi obi ba no na wo ni die den di nachi enu bi na eye wo mo no all that we are saying is say whether omusi na poye arrogant but onye arrogant ye pe no so obema Ghana ayeye because enya arrogance ene de aduane be ba ye table so enya arrogance ene de sika ebebre am atimato fuel enye eno ene be ma yenya industries ye pe obi obitima ma yaden yenya saa no mani nyina enye obi a o pretend say wo yeso ne enim say wonye on say wi asade ehu ne say obi a onim de wo ye so ne na adwene mu no ohu ne ho say onim de wo ye no ni de ne dangerous chain bibia because utimu say kai yi wode ye kodich wo ka kire na oso me do nam kwan pa so mani beba mo ho so no na wawie mu nyina enanu bi na ndisi for no person mo ye no but this time no ye mo mo nye yen saa enoma no saa ibe wie wo mo se ye piapia wo mo Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe pia ne deba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia esu pia ne deba ye piapia wo mo a ba bi atokuro ne da no ibe piapia mo a o mani beba wo mo so ye do ma hye tokuro ne ye wie wo mo and it's one touch and then yes ye didi agro for oh shas ye no se samia woku so abekan ye mebo
oh yeah
and for couple to say it unim the caliber of samia woku sabe won kasa just anyhow for couple you guys will be a couple and say ade na wo ye no
the dawn
eba bekan ya na say ye nim de ye me see ye hyehye ne se dame ye be piapia ma omo tete with the assumption ne say omo we ni omo ni beba ye ho so ni awie wo omo
nti Bawumia na po one touch movement no mo den pa na mo ba be ye se mo so be fa bi no mo ye mo campaign ana se mo de motifie ana mo ye den na mo be ye
antifie ye be ye ne se ye papa mpanyimfo mienu no enam different parts of the country no ye the market areas ni ye focus
okay
si eba okanshi marketer ye ni ye maame mo no ena ebetena ase na kasa a omote no ya chechire wo mu because sebe ye maame mo ne ye nua no mo ko market ni enyi wo bia na okwa a wonya chance enkomo a ye di
na mo wo numbers na mbotum de akwa abontin sa
nationwide thing nti ye adwen sese ye ba greater Accra na university marketer then we come with the team ye move se kwa Ashanti region
no ho na boss aka no
oh sebe ya ye di animu ana se party ni mu no eye den ya ye watitiri for party ni
anti mo financiers for the movement
no nya financiers se financiers bi tititi baby party man no ahofama because where we've gotten to no ye ma NDC for me ye say yewura John Ajekum Kofo edi Ghana ebedru baby papa na bibia nkoyie NDC for be fa ye no mo say no na MPP asa aba na MPP asa pija part oman Ghana na obedu baabi no ye mma NDC fo nya den emma unse mrebi NDC for chairman Sidin Katia agro kan say mo MPP for dem mo ya na ma be peska na gu hono ma na ye ba ye de ahwe hafa and this time ye ma peska ni mu ho e ma mo mfa me hwe mo hafa ye peska ni de agu ho ni ye sa to aso de aye adwuma pa na ye den ama oman Ghana because oman Ghana ka na mo de ama ye no o mama yi sales what ye de ma oman no and sa sales no e na ya Ghana for ani agi say the way a MPP aban no His Excellency na ADDO Dankwa Akufo aban no sales a omo aye de ama ye no ani so enti se emra kire se ontimi nko bie mu de a ye pe obi a wone nanante a obetimi atwika ne yi obetimi ama economy no akoso se de wo se ekono enti na omo sufre Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ani ninua napo
say proud to mo presidential candidate and as a flag bearer we primaries no ebi nso for me ko bia from Bawumia must win BMW so almost faith ni say
BMW for no
because you see amonu maye no Bawumia napo
so hold on party ni
and all my baba come ho
no party your identifiable groups bebre ho no
okay
obia na adwuma omo ye den omo ye groups ni bi wo ho no mo a before your presidential candidate no ebi move akwa region bi no omo no bedi kan akọ ho no akototo no ma ene ehofo na akọ kasa ansa na obeduru ho no ye de na ye ne se ye enye se ye akọ kasa na oduru ho no ye de ye se market across the country until this week ye agency e kwa Ashanti region na sa Ashanti region market 20 na wo ho no ma ye ne sa market 20 no e bia Monday ye be kwata for market the whole day tafo market for no ne enum kodi nkomo enye se ye kwa akọmante platform ya akọkasa ye ba se mo ne mu de woton board no ye member ni bia betena ne nchen na obusabusa no na bia ye maame ne so mate so mo se na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e bi kura wo ba light obema afi light aban nso ase ekura no nso anya abotre acheche ni mu se de omo kan nya nokure oba light no kura wan adwene se bia betua 10% na aban na fa 90% ye bia ye member ba akososo obi hono ma ono soso busa se meti bibi se ne ese Dr. Ba wose enkwala no ma wie free SHS no mo ko university no obema university aiden aye free na ono soso aiden akirechire ni mu te be wie akire no se the party bi kwotena baabi no sha se otu emfutura sa ye maame ye papa no wo market o magazine wo koko mpeni de keka ho no wati no manase ndumonza wo kasa wote ho ano aiden no osre ba ye mpa situation ho eba ya ye be ma ombe kansem bi egu o madwene mu na ye ntimi ene omo nko tena se one on one ema omo musa ye question ye so nyeden ye nchirechire mu nti ye de ne se market adwuma ene ye kwa ye I make sure say ye nya election no ye nya 100% of market across the country
ese mo de mba mu di dwa na ma target o
se nya mankwa ni didwa but obi bia e beba market honom na odi dwa wo honom no
se
beto ade kura no say a minute 2 minutes bi na wo se ne kasa na sa nipa no ade bi a wonte ase because obi honom bia na opa MPP panyini bi eni na di nkomo ana ebusa no ade bi but onya nti once ye wo honom no ene yenkrofo ayeso ade omokon no ya kire ni wo omunim de enye se omunim de omoka na we kokan we akokan bi the party no aye the party ni beye ni nyina no ya kire ni wo nti ade a omoka no will not be different from say kapomu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Matupoku prempem ko gina baabi omobeka ba ye de no one on one ibenya time nti na me che say the whole day o market honom no ye de be masa ankrofo no
na mo color station
say o hwe market na baabi a market wo bia no ye lorry station ye den ye no sa nti me ka say ko magazines ni de keka honom na sa ankrofo no na ye de ye tu asi ye ni so ye wi a me asa achi
obekọ abosokai
ye bekọ baabi a Ghana ha baabi a
abosokai for
Ghana ha baabi a ye bekọ hono na me che say obi wo honom a asem a wote ye no bi te Sam George asem o kande tu ye nua na posui e bia na obi twam na wote sa asem no de e bia nkoma ye di a ye chirechire mu no e bi kura nipa no onya chance ntie nti de wɔte de to na adwene mu no ɛno na ɔyɛ den ɔde nam nti woni ne kwahia obetuma ka kyerɛ sɛ na po no yɛsisei ɛna MP foforɔ yɛsisei ba na ne tena ase na keka ne nsɛm na wonya adagye kyerɛkyerɛ no mu kyerɛkyerɛ no mu abonsi bedu wa bi no na ne bo ayɛ den ne bo atɔ ne yam na afi saa nipa no koraa na ebia na nkompɛ sɛ ɔbɛte MPP no ɔno so ne first person afi bedu anɔpa abonsi na wɔnam ɛka MPP ho nsɛm
ɛne owura Dennis Ochiridanso a convener for Baumia Napo One Touch movement. Now One Touch a woken as a more percentage be a more so say MPP would be winiana. Come so One Touch.
You Ghana election, yes, 50+1.
Yes.
Yeah, dear, can I say 50+1, 50+2, 50+53 echo. Think yes, One Touch. No. I did see a nation say MPP must win the election one touch. I be my or mine be say your resources. I can see a second round. As a second round, depend on the or mine second round. We need say on win it. Oh, it's true. And this is for they know. They know.
Sir?
Me see they know. Omu kono mu kushia. No mu di omu nkoma. They know.
And omu contest na. Omu contest na akwa. So munim so mu wini and then omo ba bede.
Na nim say politics obi wo hono mo a election na wo kɔ no ode ye na ade. Obi wo hono mo a wo pedi keke. Oye free sister anim
bubobi.
Oh, me modi but dem tell ne say oye free sister anim na hwe ayi movement ekɔ ene de keka ho obi hono mo a oye irrelevant or sister anim. Enti e wasa o maintain
movement e gonna say movement for change na wo.
Enye me modi na say movement ne do so.
Movement for change.
Movement in the doors. Nana Kwame, the movement. Force in a movement.
And also force. Use the word movement.
Yes, and the banner, movement. Movement in the doors.
Nana Kwame, so unique.
Oh, that's all.
Alan, so unique.
Omo the yard, dear. Omo the yard.
Alan, or the other.
Omo the yard, omo the pedi. And I'm so mudinja. Nano him too. The Alan Teno. Echo baby, so yeah. Nano him to near ten Kevin.
MPP mu.
They began na what yet in Kabim after so ye general secretary we near tin na into Kabim.
Wo boni din a wo kai bibi.
There be enye too. Enye ne kai dada na asem ne yekom. What we are saying say na Ghana currently say ye kase ye mo the top 50 politicians and now tin na into di. There be
ye gusutie.
Me no di nkomo. Now tin na into di.
Ye gusutie.
But because of say a person irrelevant Alan ko form on the movement in the cake ho.
And so person relevant sanka ba me so betumi adwene ba me.
Obeda there be o. Ma me nche.
Adana mo MPP no mo yin as
chane da. Abusua won. Krachi ni ni mo no. E na wo wie university a abusua ni nyina to party de man. But abusua ye wo professors, ye wo doctors, ye wo atitiri wo mo no. Wo wie wo masters kora na mesre me kon. Say abusua no they don't pay attention to you because ye hu so bebre. Because of a be Professor Emeritus, we are be say, but Ebusia, Mr. Meka, bia ni nya krachi ni serious bia wo mu. E be fan so na the first graduate or Ebusia ni mu no. So we no ba how we see eden abobo gene so. Dem pese me kire nyina ni say MPP mu yenim ye wo ma mu nim de. Ye wo mrantie ye wo ma eba scholars aye wo bi. Enti wo mu a na wan kasa wan ma wani anya dene na wan anya wadwene so be bibia boa party na nya afi na party ne ba be page wa be so because Dr. Bawumia ye be no vice president and oba ye no be ye ne ho armchair vice president a menya sure say enka party ne do time a ne e pa obi am na di party na nimu no ka party ne ba be di nachi ama ne sa wen no nya ye no but oba ye no o ma party no o ma Ghana fo hunu how smart, how intelligent are we then? Oh yeah. But what I say? In this way, the general secretary, no way, no poor baby atina. Now was you me say, sir, old glory, no, and I am from my now how? Because you need to push. I to say a bush and fee. Oko compound house. I say, compound house now in a why do you may also be a no aduano or honoman, you remember? Well, Roman Abons say, will be honomo a piano grown to me, maybe. Sana party ni mu no enipa no dɔɔso obi aso ye ne kakra wo betim dai den aboa party no as much as wo kakra wa de beboa party na udin so ye den wo sustain udin no na udin ni peja
ado hinto wan yes sir
oh no di ye
na so be council of elders and answer penifo ko ni mana
ahomachi a nkene Saturday Monday Tuesday besi Friday kama bre wo se meda MPP ntina me wa ha no himintu e ko himintu an ka mesra me ko nka meda de pe me kire ne se obeso relevant ntina he na po asem yi ba ye no onso abehuri e de agina mu bi because omahu se MPP no ahoɔden ne yɛ different into obi apɛsɛ so irrelevant or pe ahoɔden bi a wɔde ne ho bɛka no ensa ahoɔden ne MPP nti na ɛsɛ ya asɛm bia ba ya bo nse na obi adimirika because obi apɛsɛ ɔde ne ho to yie but the question is de nyame ahyira no yɛ de yɛmbɔ ne dua MPP nyame ahyira yɛn nti sɛ bi wo bɔ yɛ dua koraa na dua na nyɛ de ɛnyɛ adwuma
okay
ɛna me nua me ba na metie wo ka asɛm bi na asɛm yɛ me na wo se won tie ase sɛ otumfo ka ase afutuo na wɔde atu na po wɔ dan mu no wasa bɛka na bonte
nyɛ sɛ mentie ase me kyɛ sɛ ɛsɛ otumfo yɛ se bebi a otumfo bɔ no kwan no ɛsɛ ho hia no nti sɛ otumfo ka sɛ metufo wɔ dan na masade aba abonte a na sɛ bibi ɛwɔ hɔ
bibi ani hɔ ma me nkyerɛ wo
because otumfo ka sɛ mate sɛ yɛ se
bɛnyɛ saa na wotie
na mo medie
nyɛ saa na wotie
mesa wuti na wo kɔ no
otumfo ka sɛ nyɛ saa na ne nana ne tie
yes
me boa
ɔsɛ obesa ne
ɛna me ma example wo yɛ papa yi bu a wo tu kwan a na ama wo fie a ana wo kɔ kromukura na otumi ka kyerɛ o ma ne sɛ mamu ha mo maami o ana mamu nyɛ nkwalabɔ ne sɛ does it mean sɛ o ma ne yɛ akwalabɔ ne
ɛsɛ wo hu bibi ntina wo kasa
does it mean sɛ o ba ne yɛ akwalabɔ ne
wa yɛ bibi pentia
ɛno nkyɛ sɛ o ba ne yɛ akwalabɔ ne
yes o yɛ akwalabɔ ne ba wo sɛ wo yɛ niamo ho
sɛ o kyerɛ akwala ne sɛ me koyi aka ma me nkoyi menye ade e be ye niamo ho
wo wo ho de on ye
there be hold on tie menye ade e be ye niamo ho a me ba mete e ya futuo
oh yes
ye nyina ye kɔ secondary school
wo kɔ ahwe yi o
ma me timi ka o ma me timi memfa ho nkɔbɔ wiifuo memfa ho nkɔ ye yi o enso so num wi
e wo num wi beto hu sɛ
there be num wi
woni su ye krakra
nya woni su ye krakra o ma me kyerɛ wo sɛ abɔntene na wo kɔ no ye won nkrɔfoɔ bi o mo saa habit ni mu hɔ nom saa nkrɔfoɔ no memma wo ho kwan emma saa nkrɔfoɔ no enye den emfa omusu no
sɛ na wo ma me nte sɛ wanom wi da anaso obi aka sɛ wanom wi da
tie enti na time covid ba ye sɛ na ya nya covid ni bi no ye ka sɛ me wo pane pa so me wa
yen prevent
doesn't mean sɛ na nya covid ni bi
dabi ni nya bi
but na
ne nam wiem wa ubenya
enti na wo kɔ no otufo sɛ abɔnten na wo kɔ no enye nipa na wo honum ni nyina na omusu no yesu esu papa te sɛ wo na wo kɔ no afutuo na nana ɔte kɔkɔɔ so ɛde ma yewura na pono afutuo na ɔde ma ne sɛ amanfo keka ɔmo nsɛm na ɔmo keka no minim sɛ nya nokore but wo kɔ no abɔnten na wo kɔ no ye won krofo honom a omusu no enye su papa awon be o madwene se omu de omusu no ba bata wo ho ma wo ho kwan ma omu mfa saa esu ni ma me bata wo ho eno nkire se na bibi wo ho
no sa ka che ba o mia se na poye bibi a on be ka kire no
se tie we nipa bi no ye 100% but what you say
okay
nipa bi no ye 100% and because of say we nipa na obetimi atia ne na aso no ena ono ye panyine so a otifie no o ka che ne se mumienu nyina ye mema se me baketua yi
menanan
no me fa ne nje no so mumienu nyina ye ne ba so se me baketua yi kura no efom wa emfa nhye wo mu be ka kire me na me ni be ye den e be di nkomo eno kire panyine pa because why na adwene say at all cost I was say 2 ticket na ye den so CD ene nipa kura no sɛdeɛ nipa a wone wo yere tifie anuafo kora mote edu baabi a ntokwa kakra asiban ɛyɛ den a moyɛ nipa nko a de na mo nyinaa madwene obi akura na adwene no edu baabi a enoma bi betimi ayɛ den atechema basa anoma ne techema a ɔsrɛ yewura sɛ ɛma ne mfa nhyɛ nimu na ɔmɛka nkyerɛ no na afutuo bi a wɔso ɔde ma wɔ mo na ɔde ayɛ den ɔde ama wɔ mo ntimi nua deɛ ye kan ewo hanom no e kire se na po otumfo twe na adwene asisu sɛ adeɛ na wo kɔ no amanfo bɛhyɛ ase akeka nsɛm a ennim afa ho ɛno ana ate asimu
ana no amkɔka bi
ɔnkɔka ahwe ɛna mekyerɛ sɛ ɔnkɔka ahwe apakyɛw no ɔde baayɛ no wo di nkɔmɔ metimi ne wo edi nkɔmɔ na sɛ be mesrɛ me ko maka kyerɛ so fo asɛm firi hɔ kɔ sas fa wasɛm firi hɔ kɔ no meka kyerɛ wo because of me no you too close ni ntino onye offended
yeah
but sa fa wasɛm firi hɔ kɔ papa yɛ ɔte me nsa benkum so yi sɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ fa na asɛm firi hɔ kɔ a obetimi ayɛ offended so ɔyɛ offended a ebi a me nya sɛ me di na temu because I agro ne yɛ yi so ɔyɛ offended ɔsɛ me timi ka kyerɛ sɛ o minua ɛnyɛ saa na me pa akyerɛ enso sɛ wanti aseɛ saa de a fa kyɛ me
nti we akwese sɛ mubu afudi a mo fa nkyɛ me
ɛnyɛ sɛ tio ɛna me kyerɛ sɛ enkrofo bi na atwe na no asi bɔne ano na watwe asi bɔne no ye gyae ɛma saa nkrofo na sɛbe die nimu nyina ɔmbɛka de afa papa no ho
okay
enti obi susu a na adwene mu dɔ a sɛbe wɔda sumie so ɔda sɔre yɛ no ɔhwɛ de we anarisi ne kɔna na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔbɛka sɛ akomanya den entofom ɛna ɔbɛka sɛ akomanya den entofom ampa so akomanya den akoma atofom so there is a difference between say nipa no at all cost ye wase mo na wo ka ɛna me kyerɛ so obi ɔyɛ arrogant no ɔmpa akyɛw obi a ɔyɛ arrogant believe say ɔyɛ above everybody but obi ɔyɛ intellectually brave no sɛ wone ne yɛ adeɛ na waka so dia wo ye die mimi hu ne sai se watia me fa ho die so ba fa akyɛw that's why we are saying say na po intellectually brave
okay yani owura Dennis Ochiridanso convener for Baumia Napo One Touch movement na yani ne di nkomo efa nsensem bi a honorable Sam George ekoka wo baby na ono so atwe ho letter tintin a na edoso de so mu nti owura can I say last comment for Ghanaians any MPP any movement no
yo the American say baby a Ghana edri hwe wo madache hwe wa wo dache na fa decide election we ensem de amanfo beka ensem but the question is say asem na nipa no eka no say ye nokora na enye nokora no ejina wa wo so the same kenka obi wa akoto adi asebe fish kura ni so no the same kenke so obi so wa akoto fish wo so no de sardine na den aka ho ba busa na obeka se me di kenke de ono so odi kenka fish ni so no ono so beka se den ono so di kenke enti election time we no yento aba ama yewura bawomia ene napo a baabi anana adodanko akufo ado aba ba hihye aduro no ono so eka se ye mani so do university a obe make sure say university so be free no yento amfama because daache no ne hia ye mani daache ne hia and daache ne education but ye nya daache na ma omu yi a ye betimi asi dan bia bi ye betimi atoka bia bi be wi akire no ye nana no mo beka se ye papa mo awa be di wo mo abro and sa abro no ebe firi ho no mo a na ewo se ye to abama ye future dan se ye beto aba amatete no de me sa ka kire MPP fo ne se yenka ye nyina yenka ye hu emomu ne yeka ye hu bomu a ne ye moama party no campaign nye den enkoso na nyame boa ne ye breaki 8 na Ghana ebeye kama ama obi bia wo party no obi bia wo man Ghana mu no susu no ne chefa no nsa be den ne nsa beka timichia yewura Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba bibia omo obi a no mechia wo medase
eso ya dase pa Dennis Ochiridanso convener for Baumia Napo One Touch movement edase se yeto nsa frɛ wo so waba ne abebedo susu nsɛmu ina mu etifo ye besisi a
Nit FM Neo Utie oha echi ponkno Nit FM
na wodi asem bia betumanim ena na wodi abai
don't for say bela ansani eno kana mampini his excellency na na do dan kwa kufuado me de so na sumu se ene oba ase no di asem bia betumanim so
bo nanan mu nyina amane amahine ne nanan mu nyina ase emra na komampanyi so oba besrayen
so say asantemai itsase Bona na na amane amahe na brempon na de she na so man pay ba bese nto mama mechanic
so ne e be shia si e twen on wa bai
mfo se e be shia wona na santima e tuwa ye twen wa bai
so si e dana se papa se ne wa besa e sa da MPP man yokuo no nyina se ne wo mu nyina aka mo ba e de asem abatu anim se yi
so na man pay otumfo oso da wase papa so aba enyanko emum za MPP amanyekuo no osona amanyekuo no odo mu nyina se ne mu nyina makata mo a aba mo ba dese mo sa ya asem asatu
so man panyi kan was na dem de asem de na ebre wo ampa so no no de abetum anim yi
o kasa no was asem de na me ebre wo eno kure mpa e bo de abetum anim
so man panyi nam dana se wa ma asem a asie aye ho amayen
man panyi ni eno dana ase ama asem a ye hu sesi asem a asie ama na asie
sa nam da man panyi abede kire so asese ono so nam no so na ama asem a de tu anim asie
so man panyi abede kire alaji doctor bawumia ono so tumfo so de wase papa se enam so ene sa de susu aba
so me ba ne me nana no de
ye wase me ba ene nana no de
so enra wo se no ye minua
so enra na pra no ye minua
so me beta ha wa ye me nana
so sa se no wa ye nana
ya wo no so me ne papa nyina na wo no
so awo no wa ne papa nyina na wo no so
ya ni azo ne yetete no
o wa so na tete no
so watu any school fees nyina na ni die che metua e ma no
so watu we school fees nyina na ni die che otua e de ma
so na okoye doctor
na okoye doctor
so okoye doctor wieye ena obaka so osa akotoa so wo Holland ba bia akoye bibi
so doctor wieye no oba se eja meso masa akotoa so o Holland makopɛ
so okowie mi ho no osa ba ye na kwa metiase osa akọ abrochire hima krom asa akosua bibi aka ho
so
Need FM
ban twi lo ti ase was me sa ko joni krom ni me se ko ti me makopɛ so
na me ne nyina ne kase oho wasua doctor wo mebo pane na nya so ne nam yi
so was one na pray na so oho wasua doctor wo pa asi na ko pane na pa ye ma
so no say akaba ko osa akoba bio no so obeye
so akaba ko ba bio no so obeye
so oba ye no oba nkran betan ho kakra
so ba ye no ko tan nkran kakra
na rabre of akufo abedi ade
so na akufo na abedi ade
eno ose ne me bo osa aka chem se ne frɛ wo na ene busan se de no opeso ye
so na so na de busan de no opeso ye
afemi wo ho ano oba se kwame adokufo fa wo free ha no opeso okogina
so na oba nje no ka chem se ono bo kwame adokufo o free na yi manchase ai manchase so na ose manapaya papa
so obo wo se amane no se da bi nyame tumi ndie wo na na hokobo na mane ansa oba enam se no na apeso ye wo se na nan so me man question no so so enu amu anu mampanyin ekufu ado baaye
so na ekufu ado so baaye
ya tu aba no 2016 wie ye wo ba hihye wono na ba ma wo beka se wonana no me de na ko education amena koye
so 2016 aba ya pie no na mampanyin na ado na ko ekufu ado wono na ba ma wo ka che se wonana me de kesie pa ye hye e wo policy education minister
so ho adwuma mampanyin aka se de osi ye no
na ya ti efugana mampena na kwaya na po fa so ye se ma
so ya tu bio wie ye 2020 no oba bio no se me se sanad na ko energy
Sure. 2020. Not to some was in the summer of energy. Sure.
Na me de aduchum wo nana ba ko nso akosoro akoho.
Na me o se aduchum o so nana ba ko na mana ko education. Sure.
Ho nso odne ko ye nene waka ho asem yi.
So odne ko ye ni ma pa wo ye no. Na nene Ghana man waka ho asem wo. Sure.
Eno nene mu a nene o mampanya ba de che nso woto ana hweye wose akwala na mesa afa no mo adi machi no aboa me.
100.9. So,
me ba di makasa a che no wode metunufo.
So, was in the banana na wakasa a che no wode wotunufo. So,
Nanso ma men kan chiro.
So, Dr. Mato Prempe was man kan chiro.
Emma Dr. Bawumia nunu ho se wo yi wo.
So, Dr. Bawumia no so yi wo. So,
Emma nunu ho se wo yi wo.
So, so yi wo.
Wo koya no koya sumpa ne di na chi na de obekyere wo na wo so ye.
Wo koya sumpa ho brasie ne di na chi do obekyere wo na wo so ye. So,
Dem no waka ne dem na meka.
This is asking YIDIKA can't tell them so what can I say. So,
Fa ho brasie kodi akire na ye ne kama mame. Ya sutie na de ono obekyere wo na ye.
So,
Eba ye ya se nkrofo bi se wani nso ade me se akwala me titi no wo fie ma hunu sa ade enti na ne ye ka sa. Hem de ye ka no media mesa wuti se ntisa e ma ne nye ho. Na eba nso anyame tumi enti ubedi akire na bibia ya bompa ye ati akire na de nyame ahyehye aye ho amaye. Dr. Bawumia ka che exam de na hye ne nsa.
Dr. Bawumia otu voice na ka chiro wode nana no ahye wo nsa.
Bebia wonso tete no enfomso bia na beba maso nti na me amenti an wodem.
Bebia tete no enfomso bia bebia na so nti manonte monti an wodem.
Ashanti regional chairman wosime danase papa Bawumia ayi wontumi.
Ashanti regional MPP chairman wontumi otu voice na ka chiro oso wode wase papa.
Da wonso bibiara wajana na chi ne na ye na ba ko kama.
Bibiara wajana na chi na ye kama.
Chairman wo say de aka de ni nyina wo nyame ho. Momo ka mo de monka ni ye na mon cheche magana fo nti ase amanyokuafo bi nso ke de wo mso betie na Ghana fo mfa no kra enhwem ni enyi de be fata be kwa ye nyina.
Ya de o na ko na fuko de mamo wo se mo de na mon cheche de mai bia na de mo ba mo be mon cheche de mama ma fo nti na mo ko amanyokuafo bi so mo mso be cheche de ya Ghana fo be
Station in the capital. Need ADDO.
Na mom na sentia wa meka che won se. Wona na krata amatwa se ye de modwuma ye nka ho. Nanso ya se ene okra nya aka nya ni chibua. Eze ya se no okra nya aka nya ni chibua. Enti ye den ya ya se no okra nya aka so ani chi de ebebu. Oze me de asese na na ba.
Ghana ha yachichi Ghana abakosama. President Kufuor call retirement. But to be sacked we say a free say yachichi Ghana from 1957. Ebe kane yenya president bi awabo Ghana China na ADDO Kufuor. Me say free 1957. Back on there, mo form Kwame Nkrumah no, mo form Obia di wa be di mampanya. Wa bo Ghana ho ban, e di Ghana koloni China na do dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Ni aka ni propaganda. Ebo a ye hye nyina ye di so. We are the best government since independence. Nkrumah poma say sa abanfo we mo de mo ho to Nkrumah. Nkrumah was a visionary. And ne besine wo de kodum akosom mo hwese e benya light wo oman mu ha. Meanwhile 1965 and Nkrumah biesa akosombo dam. Ebesine, it is the bulwark of our power supply in this country. And now would you see motorway no? Na hwe se obi betimi akobebi wo Ghana ha. Tema habo Nkrumah nesi. And then Kataman habo ni hwa. Could we have imported items into this country?
NIT 100.9 FM wasugoi etie for yakwaya yaba na abejofo so atenase from the NDC numwe TT Kateno me ame brother Penny Bako ese ban fugu de a chese emse fugu na esa me koro na mkoji bebre na me so pe fugu papa ono so pe na from the MPP so yewo Peter Entwi Boesi akọ engineer na ye ne omo ba bedi nkomo eye na otwi mu nseme chese piepie na nda ye ne omo ba be brobro so pa na mensha sem free owura TT Katino hono mo a no mo pacho akwaba
yeah
fina mafio dodo ye hu wa che
kojo bo ho say ejuma ne de yeah, baby, but Hannah, this time on framing Tija.
Because I am from Penn, so Obia who's a mina menfro.
Oh, that
because about need to have mina mefro all the shows, mina mefro manaba. Also, so you would do unquiwa brochi.
Mo Krumah.
Ah, Titi. Ah, me monetao. You and the Aquaba.
Area was
Aquaba. Era engineer Peter Entwi Boesi akọ pacho makwaba
mejo so odame so opom ye kama
nyame adom ekrekrem da so se we bisa
da nyame ase
na eja mona isi amoso ntakrache eye MPP mo running mate issues beto dwa but first of all we best start free the ownership of free SHS why a free SHS or the buy.
I'm say as some would say, Sabio Achinjibia anyhow. Say, me who the entire and this for cry, omo ebinyas our boldness no na omumumpi. Abijina bontin cry, such as CBB cry say, yeah, free SHS no and this for and the buyer. I'm saying nano na me chimoha. Say, the NDC has never liked the idea of free SHS.
Yes, and last week you discussed it, but then here is also supposed to be on the say President Mahama media encounter here in the last Sunday. Aha, obi bisa question. No, you are no launch free SHS. 2015.
No, I feel not to progressive to agony.
Yes, also or any progressive. It is say
you see
obi bisa na say obo so bi ka say new opponent ka say so obo be twema on tiase because on na or launch ade no.
How can you launch a program and a year after you launch the program you propagate against that program now you develop a propaganda and then great opposition against one kasa adena o de buy and what be that not just adena o kasa o de buy and na enya papa and untina one kasa o sign authority na because he claims
say 2015 and or the progressive free SHS by and 2016 that was one of our main campaign message, and he sponsored more than 50 adverts against free SHS. In fact, almost a match Ghana ha I can say the free SHS idea na Nana Akufo-Addo so deba no 419. In fact, it is not true. Emma ono kra ye ba mu a introduce ye no na sema wo kan say ono pa jo mama no say ono ye president enne ya ye wa ban mu no na say ye wo 2 billion Ghana cedis a obia no obetuma tu no fo say onfa say sika no enhye free SHS mu mananya adwuma ana ye beto aba 2016 what as mo kan o say Emma Ghana ni bia enye deceived say ye betie the flimsy message na NPP for a day must say ye be introduce free SHS na other countries aye anye ye anunti adenti na twase ye de ho behim say be free SHS. This was a comment made by John Mahama, the current general secretary of NDC. Has said it several times. In fact, ono kura de okojina platform kese so na oma hoye din no se muntie me na ewiase ya se ye kase lara na mutie ne NPP for kase omo be introduce free SHS na eno ene kan say all lie be lie. It is 419 a lie. These were comments made by NDC. In fact, almost Minister of Education. So, Mr. Okran.
Lee Okran.
What's he? Ono kwade ohun nipa adwen woni trim e wo Ghana ha. Obeka se nkora beko school omo aduane ade ba mu omo ntua ho ka. Edan ombeda mu omo ntua ho ka. Nsuo omde bedware omo ntua mo ka. School fees omo ntua mo ka. Textbooks ade ba mu omo ntua. Enna ntare a omo be hye e wo school mu ho no. Eno so aban na beto ede ama wo mo. Eye ebro na dwen so. Nti NPP for ade na ye suggest no sebio nyansan bia. These were comments made by NDC. Now wonim NDC for ade a omo ye no Ghana for esre wontwe. Sanse Sir Asemi Omekai, I've said it here before and I'm repeating it. I was on the program like this. Now you're discussing free SHS. After 2013, a Supreme Court hearing, no? And I analyze Obia Modema or Bonye, 2012 election, and I be answer to NPP. We won the election. And I almost people be any move, but be a young trouble or crown or church people be gumu and I almost eso one and I judge lady. Na program no so and na obi afraye program no so and na obi afraye. In fact, nani pan kwano nya NDC ni. He spoke as a neutral person. And on say NDC for ye smart pa. Sanya NPP for asi anya Ghana for nim animonyam ewo sa police na mka so be introduce no free SHS no. NDC for ye smarter. Omo na wa ban mu. They should quickly introduce something that looks like program na can say no. So, the NPP cannot come back to use the same message. Because Omenim said 2016 will come back with the same message because Ghana for toy. And 2012 almost to Abama NPP pa. And no, achi anchekra. That time Okujato and a deputy minister for education. Anchekra. And Omudiemi Kaba say they are going to introduce what we call or what they call progressive free SHS. Progressive free SHS. Not just and crano school fees, no, almost by progressive. Baby kakra no masum kakra na aban no timamufuo no omo school fees nibi. Enti say and crana omo the school mu ho no anapa aban NDC aban ema omo kokwa awia na parents no so ama wɔn ɛmo na enyimire NDC aban ama wɔn aduane adi na wɔn ɛne parents no ɛkyɛ no saa school fees no nso so wo da board ya na wɔn atimu percentage wei ɛna NDC foɔ wɔn ka sɛ ɛyɛ progressive ano nti Ghana ni bia atwa sɛ otua bi ɛde boa ban no that was not what NPP proposed. We proposed that ye be free SHS and Kurana Beko school, Omuntia school fees bia. So Omuntia school fees, Omuntia textbooks fees, Omuntia mama be free. And no an NPP a can ye. So enti enya adwin papa sa progressive na NDC for the buyer and age your mama jina bon think say ono and a dia be a friend say progressive buyer no enya adwin papa no
de be. So most de progressive sir because one started preoccuped
no but
for that whole
na say na think you started say ye free SHS nkurana almost started 2017 September no almost started satam no satam na bi mo register omu wie untimi nka say wa register o wie no school fees na otua last year na betua ma na omo ko third year no nso so untimi nka say o ko third year no school fees betua ma na me you have to start from somewhere and move it up
and you're progressive
and you're progressive and you have started full program what just starting krana o ma start first year ni nyina enti 3 years no na chese o mo a year 1 year 2 year 3 no o mo nyina everyone is
na mo mpese o mo a NDC pen so o mo ko school samre no mutu mo ba o mo kanti
o mo ko school tatam ben
say bia 2016 o mo nya admission into our various free SHS away no
yeah
na mo mpese o mo ba o mo ka
na no sanya NPP time na ye enroll
some betu om
na ye betu om ma so mo ko nti won ma ye no mo start no om na mo start
anti na mpese mo start MPP for there
NP Ghana for ye no mo start 2017 eno na ye de sha ase ekọ animu nti om mo wie no mo wie untimi nka se om ma ba wie secondary school ko na satam na NPP
ba no mo so mutua fees
and I say mutua fees you have to start from somewhere. You have to start from somewhere. And the cutoff point was 2017. 2017, wow, we started school biano. Oko secondary school no, untia school fees. And no, an NPP the buy. Enti, I dream Bonnie and never NDC for trimu and only introduce free SHS. It wasn't a good idea. It was the evil intention to thwart the idea of free SHS promised by NPP.
Evil intention.
Evil intention, yes. NDC. No. It was the evil intention was to thwart the idea of free SHS promised by NPP. Anunti enombe introduce progressive. Sebaya ye kase the message ni ba bieu abeka kire Ghana fo a na omaka say oh na sa ade no kwa bi na omo ye nde na sa ade no kwa ye introduce dada. So wabra omo no NDC fo do omo nsa keka de no ma se no adwembone yemfensan som ne ense no na ye de nsa keka
adwembone de ne yentie unu ensa adwembone na
that is the mindset of NDC. They don't have any good intentions for Ghanaians. Omo no
omo ye Ghana for
but adwembone na omo di bu oman
yo we dey adwembone a yentie
they don't have any good mind for Ghanaians.
GT.
Yes sir, opening. Morning, Odame.
Good morning. I see the road is your face.
Yeah, bet yeah, it's you.
Now also 12 minutes.
Yeah, bet yeah, it's you for baby. Will be na pay. Achia production for you na. You share achia but. Ene maba.
That's it.
Bet yeah, I'm a member of parliament for La Dadekutupon Reta na Odoro Soa. But Baswa na pay. Ejuma Ogusu ye ama La for any our parliament. Opening what be a question? Free SHS, wine and the buy. May be so. ODAME. Who else is here? So on your mobile. No. Na be binti. Ujaho. No banner de akolani kutrani fee. Na yentimi entrempo se wona onyem no chinebi. Na later ye kuhusa akolano. And the possession yama by the check, not the any bemuna yakase or damn your chair, na colani mujane, wow, dear, and no tress a colano and yaudiana. Being animal MPP for no or more try a use of free SHS as a yardstick for the election 2024. It is just a negligible fraction of what we are looking at in the next election. What is the economy? what is the state of people? Nkrofo ho ato mo ana. Dia mo promise be brainy nyina no anye bia. Hefa na mo de edu. Kromo ha ne yewo. And His Excellency John Mahama launch free SHS. You can't say you launch progressive. And you be a more fact dictionary. A Google what progressive means, Anna. These are educated people you talk about. Too. They are educated to say you progressive if you are. What is the meaning of progressive? Opening, it is a forward or onward movement towards a destination. So if we are moving from one state to another to the destination of free SHS now, yaka progressive, yaka boni. Said you kind. We are starting it progressively. And some are maybe no Superman kabisa baby. President J. Kufuor started health insurance. No. Was it nationwide?
No.
How? Ghana for. There's something in business, and I said there's something in projects. I have a friend of piloting. And Ramiti so be said, you bet me at or more benefit the first progressive free SHS no, and you bet me the nipper back wa babet say oniniana. What are you talking about? You launch here, dear no. You say. You share economy in baby Gina and infrastructure in educational facilities now. And yet possible. That's why in that election, John Mamaka said, Sadie Beko year, it was here to mean see community day schools. Into your launch, you say progressively then free. Into your best say kakran. Said the Diego for starting here. Mutual health insurance now. Ukitakadu kumasi yenye juma on crime. Ukitebi on crime ye juma or tamale. Ukitebi wa tamale nye juma vota no. Sana Diego for starting. Just start here no. Yen na yaji to mu say it's a good thing. Yen kwani later on obi buy ebe hu say oh adia we ma yen bia mu say card no ukitebi wa tamale a o de ba kra nya bia na out care mu bank kra a o de du nkra ebe ye juma. Into that was what progressive. So brofo no monti ase de ampa o ma cho. Obi amfa the dictionary in Google what progressive means. It's something that we are continuing to get to a goal. What's the goal? The goal is free SHS will be totally free. But mentia say omujina na NDC for person omutwantro and NDC was against it. And what are you talking about? Ma wo me ba. Manye mo ba. Wow. O say me na man heading tie me ba. What are you talking about? Are you serious? Are you serious about it? Ba muji tum pa se me na me bugo on there. Sabuti tum se me na me wo na me ja akola ne se onko na ntena te ko emu nya ne ho basabasa de a. Case close. Mo ba no yen ka se mo ambeto aso. You also did something, but we're against procedure. What started ye? Yen challenges are free SHS. Besin ne kra no. The challenges in free SHS kran and see to the extent said, "Mama flag bearers wan ka se oba obede." He will review it. And yeah, that just say the must start here must saw red, gold, green tracks in no anya den. And see correct. That's why we had the challenge with the progressive the free SHS starting and say, you can't put the cart before the horse. The horse must go before the cart follows. In Kulala Moses Ogwegumuno, much Ghana educational system ye. Shamine Wayeti he say do admission to universities. She leg on problems of more in accommodation. She problems are one crowd from back to 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 for accommodation on Legon campus. Is that what we are talking about? It is also some good number starting free SHS now. Have you thought about someone number SHS 3? Echo University No.
Until no party say I say your money probably echo and uncle bebre ko into movie investor yent me absorbing womti.
You see what he has a siano. Won't mean sorry precope ochina so ko ware. A brow to papa fee. So you must think ahead. That's what I'm saying.
You be a beko SHS no or university.
90%, 80%. And then SHS you pass it. You fail you be. You fail you be.
You win an a core university.
Yes, but the majority of them go. The numbers have increased. Job when you say free SHS buy no. Go for be enroll Nkrofo bebre akọ school. Meboa. My problem is, have you thought about tomorrow? Are you thinking about where the kids will be tomorrow? No. And we felt say to start this progressively, no. Now obia benya access, no. We don't even have the facilities. Inti starting see community day school see. Nanka yen shase kakra. Yembesi bi obi mantem. We're not even thinking about boarding facilities. If you say, oh, say ye ba Tesano area mahara, nkola bebre wo hanomo. Inti ehu hia say ombefa ka akọ amasama akọ school. Inti BNC community day school ewo Tesano. Ye si bi wo Tesano a nkola no mo meti bi anante ayede akọ school. Say free a omo so makobi. This was the idea of the NDC. But you don't make it look like you're against free SHS, we're against whatever. But my brother, it is neither here nor there. It isn't a last week.
Me so. Inti share enkwala me fanse bebre etumi akọ SHS ewie. Na se mu NDC na se na ka mo pese ye twen. Na ka yesisi adan ye put some logistics be in place before and say be akomo ye be fa sankwala na ko school no. Sankwala na san ka ebesisi adan ewie. Sankwala no nyinyi a like omutumi nko SHS bio.
Yes, that's here. How many community schools did we build within our time as in Efiabe?
Oh, President Mohammed said 47.
Thank you. So if 47 schools, what's the number of schools that Kwame Nkrumah see here? Have you looked at the number of schools Kwame Nkrumah built as compared to the 47 John Mahama did? Yes. It's a large number of schools. It is the thought to think about tomorrow for the children.
Yati aseba me chese ntanke yen twen nkwala na they were due for SHS no. Yen mo ntwen. Yen sisi adan wie ansana.
You see two sides to the coin. Rushing them into it. I still cry a biko blue green ready. Okay, it's that time no. As I speak to you, say nkwala be abetenefi, o ma abetenefi 3 months.
Yeah.
As I go school 1 month. Is that what we want?
Say no normal patch say
you are pushing them into school.
They
will not be able to achieve the main motive out in school. No, why I brought out the? I mean, how baby? In the 2017, 2018, a UCC lecturer went on air and said that Ochre French will UCC. Passing from Kolana school, most of them had A's and B's in French. But here are these students in school, A and B, in the class. They can't string a single sentence in French. They can't string a single sentence in French. This stands to reading, the quality of education didn't go down well. These were our challenges.
Okay.
It's not about pushing everybody through and you get quality. Because the free SHS products or the NADDO's free SHS products, and just a wako school keke. Why do you do interviews? You do interview to siphon the quality.
Oh yeah.
So if somebody has been through free SHS, once you have the free SHS for your exam, they push you through.
So they
push them through. They don't do exams. Don't even go there.
Oh sir.
No, they don't do exams.
Final exams.
They don't do exams.
Oh,
I'm telling you. Me no go school. Form 1, failure.
Yeah, to me sound.
Thank you. Is it happening? No. That's the problem. It will be first year we fail.
But still on my exams though.
What exam?
Say first year, second year, third year.
Exam I ain't grade exam.
The terminal report.
Oh no,
Nyabutre.
Listen to me. There are no exams for SHS 1, 2, 3. No exam.
No, they do.
What exam?
They do.
Have you heard of anybody fail?
Oh, so failed.
Have you heard anybody repeat? I'm telling you what I'm telling you because they just push them through. Everybody is pushed through. It's automatic.
Okay, but yes. Exams they by failure.
Aha,
so can say major because now me ba.
Why should they fail somebody? Because it's free. It's free. It is a what pushing quality in the film.
But sir,
not quality they be paying here.
Teddy be fairly.
And vaccine.
Yes,
that is a major exam. And those who go through, no, I didn't know to see a Ghana and West Africa examinations. Ghana counts. Sir, debate ya settled that. Must settle.
Yes.
However.
Higher.
I didn't be set your questions.
Yeah.
I didn't Ghana set your questions.
And yeah, set your questions.
Ghana sets our questions.
No.
I'm telling you. Go back.
Oh, why? Yenina Kasawa or say. You see, Ghana, who's a be exam, sir. Ghana teacher for ya no mode questions in ebra waik. No mo waik no mo select ni omode beba. Nti ye Ghana na set questions. Waik. So waik on trade. What you say? So that was the explanation of the ma yen wa hano. Okay. It is still yeah waik exams.
West
just
Africa.
Just to say or say time because of COVID. The time Nigeria by no, yeah the same time. And a Ghana West Africa countries now waik. A true waik. Yeah the same time yeah but still a waik standard.
A waik standard.
Yes.
Mate. I will accept your explanation on that. Right. Come to reason, say MPP thinks that NDC was 100% against it. I just don't get it.
Also, my advert, what's 50?
Over 50 adverts.
Over 50, yes, and that's a fact.
Free education 419.
Was that an advert?
Yes.
What was it? Yes.
TV on TV.
Or was that an advert?
Yes, on TV.
That it was 419.
Yes.
You know why people will sit back and say it was 419?
What was it?
Because of what I'm talking about, they're progressively free.
How?
If you are starting something and I can foresee that this thing is not going to take off properly,
it's
you
not
can't
doable.
put the car. It's not that. Don't use the words. Don't push some adjectives into my mouth. Some of the adjectives won't order. Why?
Okay, so why did you oppose it? That's the question.
It's not that we opposed it. We felt that the timing was a problematic timing.
Two, enough infrastructure.
So you did not introduce it. That's the point. The free SHS itself, you did not, but you introduced what you call progressive, isn't it? That is the argument here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You see. Okay.
I can't.
You see, when we say something is progressive,
no, that's fine.
And you want to say that we didn't launch it.
Progressive and free SHS.
And I've
we are
asked you
talking about free
I've
SHS.
asked you to Google what progressive means.
No, forget about the progressive.
What if you Google what progressive means?
You keep your progressive. We are not talking about progressive. We are talking about free. Free means full.
So no all progressive.
So who introduced the full one and who introduced the halfway one? They introduced the halfway one. They accept that, isn't it?
Don't use halfway.
No, the progressive.
You are bringing adjectives to qualify yourself.
I'm trying to understand the progressive.
Progressive means. I told you to Google.
Small.
Should I read what the dictionary says?
I
said the dictionary says progressive means forward or onward movement towards a destination.
For one see.
What difference does it make? Is it not still the phrase? Is it not still the phrase? Is it not free? We have started something. Yes, see, a better was in Kakra, Nedu baby. Kwame Nkrumah started free SHS CIA. Did he do the whole Ghana?
No, not
he
the
did a particular region to actually curb some, things that were not going right. That he felt said the northern region needed it. But Besine, has it changed anything in the south? Until Nana Akufo-Addo said he is launching free SHS nationwide. We agree. It's a bold step. I don't have a problem with it. We felt that doing it progressively would have been a good idea, and you won't have this yellow, blue, green track. Let me ask him. When on Oko school, I'm sure he will be close to me. Or me. Yeah. School. I throw O level, A level. Odame. Was there an issue of long back?
Yes.
It was once the whole year.
Yeah.
And then, can you tell me when long back is? There's no long back.
Sir.
There's no time in Kuala Lumpur. You muti fear for long vacation. It is our Miami. Now who was kakra out on Babeko holidays? Takrade said family outing. Said yeah, you live with Jumam. Said vacation. Timemba. Takrade. I got relaxing kakra. You cannot take your 3 children. Because where was school at that time? Where was fear? Where was school? So it's difficult. Can they streamline it? Neil said long back is between A and B.
Who's a sad no man a yakakra in the sense say, Yata Meko school, no, Yamakwaya, no school dampine. The Bekone will fu the Bekwa do and Sunday and Sun started classes. But where they will free one, no bezuko. It's not prudent.
I think there's a challenge. Are there no people teaching in the school?
No, teachers, yes, track beyond the teachers, and then I can assure you.
And that is what the challenge is.
Sir, I'm out for more teachers, don't forget.
You don't get the same quality you are teaching. you don't get the same prospectus. You don't get the same syllabus. Let me tell you one thing.
The same syllabus.
Lecturers who teach economics. When you change them, you won't get the same.
No, you don't change them all.
You do what?
Track with me if I say the green track. The economics teacher and a lecturer.
Blue tracks also what it is.
Yes. San on my no. Because me microphone be for teaching more. I say the augmented double track system, you know.
ODAME, let me rest my case.
All right.
I think that there is a challenge. And
challenge there.
They don't want to accept. On Jin to
on to because of Munjin.
You see?
Munjin. Simple question. Said challenge in the
That's what feel quite challenge.
That's all. It's here for moi sending messages, you know, on our WhatsApp platform, no. Minki kaka krama moe. Mukala Jonas, Edia of Inside Kerry. Also, the continuous envy of on Napo by the NDC is nothing. Sorry. But immense contribution towards the breaking the 8th agenda. And on also the Abase Mukala Jonas, Edia Inside Kerry. Now, say, I appreciate Honorable Okujato Blackwell's assertion on the so-called sale of public or state properties. And no from Munkaila or say Ofikeri. Where should the free? Or say MPP are looking for message from Mahama. That's why they are forcing him for the useless debate. Mahama is not ready for a joker debate. George Tema of Rev so on the no free Tema. Mensa Maggot from Bechem, Toronto. I said the price of goods in the market is too expensive and we can't afford them. Happy birthday to Mr. Simon Chile, probably known as the Archimedes. Because me lecture business are not friend Archimedes. Being keke. Musa Abattoir. I say, let me use this medium to congratulate organized labor for their unwavering commitment to the general interest of the Ghanaian. Your decisive action in declaring a strike has successfully compelled Cabinet Minister Brian Champon to retract from his unnecessary and corrupt attempts to acquire Senate asset. Adizu Elizabeth Ohiabeka, board chairman, Abeka said it was clean and transparent too. Leviticus Powers, Osi Kasua, ex-President John Mahama should ask his former minister to refund the fake ambulance cash. The ambulance, when you can't say free just debate about me. I say, President Mahama, I'm trying to come. I say, Mr. Odame, why? Good morning. Why MPP people are lies? Sack him. Hey. James from Ashaman. Now you call your Facebook page in Susua. I say, Minko Omo Musani first, no. A big gumuye. I say, Franklin Ateno. Okay, I don't know. I say, yeah, message or the my. All of you guys are fake. Hey, all of you guys over there are fake. And hear him for. I say, Kwabena Mensa, you NEET FM guys are all NDC folks. Wow. Stephen Papake. In fact, Kojo Damiado is better than blah, 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 blah. All right. Stephen Papake na bio. I say, or reply will be a honor. As much as I know. Isaac Ansa. I say, how can Baumia talk to communicator? But the main case that we are trying to answer. How can Baumia can talk to communicator? You guys think Baumia know how to talk both Napo and his master? Sibra, who trying to win your butcher? Before crowd in your butcher, na tron ye be kind paper mount. Amisco Spelele Kasua. Also, now that Senate 60% sales brouhaha has been withdrawn, the NDC must convince JM to debate Dr. Baumia on the economy now. Regards to Honorable Mavis Howe Kumsin, MC, Honorable Anita Love Obo Emisa. Okay. Stephen Papake Asan baby. I say, where from this guy? Blah 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 blah. I say, okay, mo messages be into me can or eh. Abraham means I say, I see. ODAME is okay. I can't say Mr. Sharif Norel is watching. Nations Mail also watching. Lawrence G. Kofi is watching. Mom watching the Adobe. Nasco then Fufu. I'm pleading to I have North Southwest constituency to vote massively. Okay. On the Oyene campaign, the day ending. Napo has apologized. NDC must stop fake explanations. Baumia near Napo near regards to Honorable Elvis Ose Mensa Dapa. Okay. All right. Yeah, second.
I need to make a point.
Point just a quick make on the FHS issue.
On the FHS issue. You see, my brother.
Quick one.
This is very, very serious. And I'm making this point that if NDC had won 2016, ODAME, if NDC had won 2016, they would have cancelled their own progressive FHS in 2017. If NDC, someone win in 2016 and Kaoman Kasa progressive FHS by and go back cancel in 2017. Because Sir Aden introduced in 2015, they did not pay a dime throughout 2016 and introduced Adeno.
Okay, see, they will introduce baby.
No, I mean that's the progressive one Americano. The progressive Adeno out of less than 100,000 and krana almost progressive started omono. Me pachotobo. Out of 100,000 now almost and krana started.
Yeah.
They did not pay a dime.
Day student.
They did not pay a dime for them.
Okay.
Because omo report omo jaye. Enti wo tie na papa yi kan ya, oye confused ya. Na just ade na omo kan no. It would be so dangerous on the part of Ghanaians if we hand over the free SHS to NDC or Mohanda. They will damage it. They will destroy it. They will cancel it.
Or see, Oba, just come to stay.
It has come to stay how?
Policies are person the back.
And yeah, almost a 419. Almost in tomorrow. How do you then say, Oba, Obeshem? You don't have the belief in it. Your mama doesn't believe in SHS. Almost. Enya akwanya by 2016. They would have cancelled it in 2017 because Oma and a car. They did that. They introduced the progressive thing just to deceive Ghanaians so that they could win the 2016 election.
NDCTT Carton say then kind story be it's on modernghana.com. Say Anthony Obi
article.
Yes, will be story or
somebody's article.
But a reporter.
Or reporter from where?
I said Muhammad's progressive free SHS was the greatest love of all. Until we call last paragraph now. Also, certain categories of fees that were absorbed include examination fees, library fees, entertainment fees, SLC dues, science development fees, science and maths quiz fees, sports fees, culture and ICT fees, as well as curriculum fees. Tuition fees were already free. 12 cities, 12.2 million was released to enable the education ministry to the education ministry to pay for first term of the 2015-2016 academic year.
So the first term.
Yeah.
Time Omankasa reporter, Mami Jane, more than 15 million amount of sika to cover this. Now who could 2 million out of a year? 12 million. So how come that Omankasa report capture say Omankia?
Okay.
And they have not been able to challenge this report. You see, it's very unfortunate. The thing is, they did that to deceive Ghanaians. If they had won 2016, they would have cancelled their own progressive free SHS. In 2017, they would have done that. And DC would have done that. You did that to deceive Ghanaians. And unfortunately,
how can you say that?
I mean, thank God, I'm Lulusu here. nyamiamo mo manya kwanya ameye sada na me. Now Ghanaians are enjoying free SHS, full one.
All right.
Nana ADDO Dankwa Akufo-Addo why introduce you cannot challenge it.
All right. Yeah, call your next story no so. This debate. The vice president, mo flag bearer, or Chim President Mahama, ding. Say, no debate on the economy. And I say, I am eager to debate Mahama and expose his empty policies. At the debate,
I think Mr. Say Obi can say, John Mahama doesn't have time to do any debate. We should be say a lazy debate or something like that. I don't know. I just wanted to find out. In 2012 or 2016, when was the time John I think 2016.
Yes.
John Mahama no call for Nana ADDO Dankwa Akufo-Addo. O may vice president da. Onye president da no. So only made debate. So that time no. That debate na offering for na lazy debate na offering for.
Say eno na say ba me ka say they can say on debate the suffering Ghanaians.
But at that time Akufo-Addo has not been a vice president before.
And so no person
president. At that time Nana Akufo-Addo has not been a vice president before. He has not been a president before. Now you are contesting
me chipping way of free SHS progressive and also. Tama Napo be education minister. Parliament the same modern Ghana. A report 11th August 2020. Say Akufo-Addo government clears 30.1 million free SHS debt under NDC. And so the same modern Ghana.
And
that was good.
No, free SH and progressive, yes.
Yeah.
And nobody is doubting that.
So there was
free and you introduce it, and I'm that you introduce it. You are
struggling to justify.
No, I have already told you the reason behind the introduction of progressive. They did it to thwart the idea.
No, stop that. Nobody said it.
Stop
Can
what? That is the fact.
Can you prove it?
And that is the fact.
Who said it?
Because your own minister said
It's not said anywhere. So stop.
I am saying you would have cancelled the time you have gone to and come on when the idea and I said I was on the radio program. But you see, I'm for and a channel to us. Yes, and if the almost say Adiano 20 years time no meet me 20 years and Adiano man kwa mo year no 1 year no e ho kama ntua na man ntua no mo year just to deceive Ghanaians because and before the message number if we allow them to come back with the same message, they may win the election. Let's introduce it so that we'll go and tell Ghanaians and say, I didn't know because I introduced. That was the idea. It was evil intention. And I'm introduced to
I want to do something. A car, MPP Abuato, Eurobond Sisiano, Omuntia, Omuja Hokwa. It was NDC. Starting free SHS and your banker. So why are you using that as a basis? Continue.
Yes, as I said, and progressive.
I'm telling you, Eurobond is due. We can't pay.
The class can say, piloting.
They said that they were doing piloting. I said every project you do piloting.
So you started piloting with the every project. Progressive, isn't it?
Every project. Don't do piloting.
I understand. So yours was a pilot program.
We are finished with free SHS.
Debate.
Okay. Yes, and I think it's very important. We need to show that respect to Ghana. One say, ever since
debate is important, no?
Very important. Ever since John Mahama introduced his so-called 24-hour economy, they have all struggled to explain to Ghanaians. If you must say 24-hour economy, no, baby akwama and comfort on work 24 hours. If you must say 24 hours, no, you be man for light. No, me da ko mo fumu. No, me da ko do.
Hey,
sana say do ketia kan. If you must say 24-hour economy, no. Ye be yen asebo any elephant. Now, almost the plane.
Engineer wouldn't say when you're feasible.
These are the explanations given by the NDC
and President Mahama so kadeng.
John Mahama see free, it's a 24-hour economy. On one car, I know they want to say into a bar. What the Obatiti. Nobody understands what they want to do. So the opportunity will be given to them. Tell us what you mean by 24-hour economy. Then when you tell Ghanaians, now you're taking your work from Gonum and that's all you can't now say it's feasible. Which one is feasible? None of them is feasible because the 24-hour economy is an end product. Economy is no. Then when everything is booming, then people will decide. Say, I think I can run it 24 hours. Come here, there will pharmacies go here. Pharmacy shops go here. I'm running 24 hours.
Oh, no crap.
Oh, come baby, shop to 24 hours.
And also,
yes, even UK Krano, even ASDA, baby, why am 24 hours? Baby, also being 24 hours. You cannot tell a decision by the management to say, higher way. I think it is open enough for us to run 24 hours. So it is an end product. And yet, policy, what man can say, Obia or you are going to have maybe 24 hours. Won't even call ministries. Now, I say Ministry of Education. Honmono, you have running 24 hours in the 5 hours. And I do, 10 o'clock, Obiso Bajuma. Everybody else are the way.
But President Mahama say, yes. Pharmacies, filling stations, any place be running 24 hours. But on no bar a policy.
A policy. You cannot make it a policy. How? Can you force somebody to run his business 24 hours? Even
running 24 hours.
In the national energy policy, what is in there is that the national energy policy, encourages companies to utilize the energy during the off-peak period. And during that time, they give them a different tariff. Tariff is lower than using daytime. The reason is that
yes, I know
the policy is
already there.
You cannot force anybody to work in the night. And the policy is already there. It's not working because in Ghana here, our meter you need to be able to connect it through Wi-Fi and that's it, through a telephone wire, which may monitor which power was used at what time. Meter. At the bar and shows a time way and a issue I wait. We start from here to here. We are calculating that for you. So I say, me na me hear you more Ghana breweries. All our productions are done in the night. The reason is that the tariff given to you, you're supposed to operate in the night because you are given a lower tariff. Sebaya anaduna obiya deda anadu okwa building a cashier if I 3,000 people obiya switching off the computer. The power is not being used. And the power generators are generating enko babia.
Okay.
Anunti say supply power no anaduna there. Why can't we get the production company to operate in the night? And by so doing we need to encourage them. By encouraging them, you give them a different tariff. It is already there.
It's only 24 hours and I which them.
I don't make them say the policy is already a national energy policy.
Okay.
You cannot make it a political policy say. A political policy say. Ghana obia or you're going to force people or get people to work 24 hours.
No, so before so. On can't so before so. So how you pay no subscribe no more incentives. So security no here
already the management decide. Every company decides on how they're going to run the company. If they think they are going to run it in the night, and I don't know, and when you're going to run companies in the night, one thing you must understand, apart from that, also will be providing security. Ama woman, Ajuma bia on the security. Oba kofa security for no chomokana.
And so subscribe to 24-hour economy there. Ebi obeso who security now omobo oban no. Obeso omasen.
Obeso omasen okwameso. Ghana ha woman we adwuma kra enjoy yen kwan scan jonka ono na ego tua and private companies on private security amomo. It's not feasible. He can't do it. So I say, now, if you're going to force or encourage people to run their companies in the night, the trouble is when people work in the night, their hourly rate is different from when they work during the working hours.
Debate no bano.
You have to come to the debate. Come and tell us what you have in that box. our friend of 24-hour economy. Come and tell us so that we can also tell you what we think about your. It is not something that you can make it a policy, but the end product, how you make the enabling environment, and not the encourage you to say, oh, I think I can. The demand is there. Won't mean can't you say fufu and I do being good fufu and I do.
Oh, yedi.
But if the demand is there, you do it. Me fufu, I can eat it anytime.
You see, yes. Yes.
And that's fine. But you cannot force Ghanaians to go and eat fufu in the night. Obi say awoche
kwacho fusu.
What say? Omo de heda mam mkrofo beans. No mo de aya awoche pattern anajo.
Implement na ye.
I will implement no ifa. Am nipa do say na go talk awoche.
Dabi beans no kwafo na bedua. Nti hwe chain no.
And na okoto ama hwan for.
Okoto mo ya awoche.
No, what am I for? Omo mfra na say for. You see, the thing is, I don't know more kind of. They are so frustrated. They don't know what to do. And this is once they are struggling to make headline. And Usha NDC more. Usha the whole party number. It's only one person on the money than so. The mama nkwa. The mama nkwa no more force to say obe make a headline. They are struggling to have the people with caliber. You know that obetman making news. They're struggling.
Oh, patches and say NDC akama amape.
NDC for the past 7 months, what to say? Any of them has made a news headliner. I bet a national debate. They can't make it. The mama himself is struggling. Okofa, our grandma by the woman is also struggling. Our grandma. I mean, my.
Mami, obey your grandma.
Mami, I'll be over 75 years. I mean, about 3 times.
3 generations.
I'm telling you.
How?
Me see, grandma by. Have you heard? Have you seen the woman made?
Have
you seen Mama Jane? Have you seen her make a single headline before? She can't make it. She doesn't know what to say. Your mama too is struggling. I don't think Andy is for the no. But you mako channel. Hey, are you Baumia? I call the regional tour by. Hey, I see with the and now almost started here. They never started anything. And about me, starting the constituency tour. Now they don't know where to start from. NDC, whether they start from the regional, they start from the constituency. We are monitoring them. We know what they're doing. We have people within them. And when you meet them, they complain. And I'm telling you, sir, this election, 2024 election, is going to be one of the easiest elections for NPP. Wow. I'm telling you, we are winning this. There's not going to be any runoff.
Hey.
Yeah. More than 1 million. That is what we are working to get. We want to clock more than 1 million votes extra, more than, and we are working very hard. We are doing all we can to make sure that the mama, corruption, he will never get a chance to step his foot at the Jubilee House. It will never happen. It's never going to happen because Oba, the only man said, Adibi Ohobian Obekem. He's going to cancel everything. And that's why I said even his own progressive free agents, if he had the opportunity to come in 2016 and go back to 2016.
And it's a movement debate.
Come and tell us what you have in your mind. So, Mama, you see?
No, but your communication on floor about me.
Communication for where?
Communication expert.
He had communication for where?
Expert.
Communication without fact. Communication, all that he knows is to insult people. Your mama is an expert in insulting.
Oh, how?
Oh, you don't listen to him. He's full of insults. Your mama is full of... And I was so surprised to hear him, take on Napo.
No. So, when 28 October 2020. But are you relevant in there because of what Napo said?
So it wasn't a response to Napo.
No.
Fine.
But sometimes not Napo so I say me voice on free SHS. Say who the NTA announce.
Since His Excellency ADDO KWADWO has delivered the free SHS, his government is better than Nkrumah's government. Since His Excellency ADDO KWADWO has delivered the free SHS, his government is better than Nkrumah's government.
Enti eno na ma President Mahama then also had the response by Oshia Nkrofo Ashama ewo ye kan say 2020 rally no mu election no mu how ko rally wa Ashama Ntiano.
So he responded in Napo.
No. He response to. Okay. Sometimes there's no more touty. Some 4 years more you are there saying. Kwame Nkrumah. Into responding. But yet this year.
So
yet this year. It is a who they obet yet. Who they yet President Mama can then.
Niaka ni propaganda. Ebo a yɛhyɛ nyinaa yɛdi so. We are the best government since independence. Nkrumah mpoma sɛ saa abanfo wei mo de mo ho to Nkrumah. Nkrumah was a visionary. Enne besine wo de kodum akosom wo hwɛ sɛ ebenya light wɔ ɔman mu ha. Meanwhile, 1965, Nkrumah Biesa Akosombo Dam. Ebesine, it is the bulwark of our power supply in this country. And I would see motorway no. Na share say obi betimi akọ bebi wo Ghana ha. Tema habo Nkrumah nesi. Ene akatama habo ni ho could we have imported items into this country?
Aha, until when you can say 28 October 2020 run up to elections no. And I'm President Mama Ekoka assassin, but Ngofo Ede Aba because Aba besi ni anapoko ka wo Tuesday ewo Kumasi no Kwame Nkrumah ho no. Aha.
And that is the problem John Mama has. Okay, that selective amnesia now one. He responds to issue he thinks he can whip sentiments of Ghanaians just to get votes. That's what he does.
Let's say politics.
Politics. Okay. Now read this. Just read the first paragraph.
Yami the current.
No. Yes, the current 2022. Just read it. Read that one and let's hear.
I say John Mahama greater than Kwame Nkrumah.
John Mahama is greater than Kwame Nkrumah. Okay.
In achievement.
Okay.
Yamin.
Just read down there and let's see.
First paragraph. No. An aspiring national organizer of the Opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC), Joseph Yamin, has suggested that 2020 flag bearer of the NDC and former President John Dramani Mahama has achieved more for Ghana than Kwame Nkrumah, the nation's founder.
Okay, so this is Yamin, NDC.
But don't forget, say no or Prince or Beye.
That is fine. So Kabi.
Yes.
But ono oye nipa no there. Oka we no. John Mama is okay.
No, so we no nipa obia.
No, nipa no onye NDC.
No,
he was the regional secretary, wasn't he?
Yeah, Yamin. No, Yamin wasn't the secretary.
What has been regional secretary before?
No.
Yamin.
If you say
Yamin.
If you say
Yamin
Yamin has been a minister before.
Yeah, minister.
He has been a minister before. He has been regional secretary before. I think he has been one of the executive before. Yeah, I think he has been one of the executive before. Yeah. Now the point I'm trying to make is it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is a former minister say, or no the mama to way, or no, better. His achievement, better than Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He said it when he was looking for even a position in NDC.
No, former minister pen, deputy minister.
No, former minister pen.
Sports.
Starting where okay, your mama so want you. Name obia okase. Kwame Nkrumah ba no on my Northness free secondary school. Nana Akufo-Addo wabema a nationwide free SHS.
Okay.
Ama Nkrako school and in his view, he thinks Nana Akufo-Addo's performance is far better than the Nkrumah. This is a fact.
Is in education alone? Or?
No. In education, no. He's picked one point. Obia an opinion.
Okay.
He has his own opinion.
Okay.
So that's it. You cannot tell him say Kokasa for we home. It's his personal opinion.
And one
but the point is, now listening to John Mama again, I think he goofed again. Today, before. Or no ever power no. And sana President Kufuor power no.
Yeah.
Akosombo was supplying more than 65% of our power supply.
Yes.
President Kufuor nyima odi begu akwan mu, Bui Dam, any other thermal plant or be see from Ghana hantino. Today we only depend less than 35% our Akosombo. So if you turn off Akosombo today, we will still have some sort of power in Ghana. So what he said was wrong.
So also the car power
again. Fine. Power no ever say anyone no come and cap buy. The point again is or say so who close to that tema road here that motorway na.
Yeah.
Ka bia ntimi nkotama bio. He has been a vice president. He has been a former president again. You must say, Tama now a president. No, sir, I deal with them and so if there's an emergency that we have to get to Tama, we have to use Town Road. Nana go for the was look, we need to solve this problem. Sir, Beach Road now a free Tama.
Yeah.
Eba ministry hono. Nana go for the iron a double way. Wow. What go so quote papa. On them so at the what of them you. Be careful. That's why I live. So be careful. I can't on faso. They haven't finished. But no. They haven't done the road.
It is true.
I know it's a part completed.
No, part.
Thank you.
Good.
Now
it is true.
Thank you. I accept that. A visionary leader. A visionary leader identifies problem and solve it. Who be done so 8 years? You saw say the road here now a Kotamano, our major road no way. Sa accident is so now no na me kwa Accra. And na me Kotama. Me do no say club ya be dana to. Traffic pa no about 5 miles. Traffic. Alternative road bia na ba bia. Obetna so no e den o ye fa ho. Na Kufuado is solving the problem. And that is how we see a visionary leader. Now Obetna na bia be
policy. And it's debate.
Omne debate no maka no ye. The mama. Ghanaians will still decide on the message Baumia is selling to them. Baumia has a message. Your mama is empty, like empty barrel.
Sir?
He's totally empty. Totally empty. Right, and that is why he's going to lose miserably in this election. The mama is going to it's going to be a record.
Mr. Katano.
ODAME, no say at times in Krofwako school, but who wonder say at the end they refuse to understand a simple policy, i.e. 24-hour economy. My father Quenya is watching and Sanama could debate. John Mahama say obey 24-hour economy. Reason is simple. 24-hour economy and Ghana and the air chassis. A yamano new crew or no engineer hey. What's na bisu? Eda.
Yeah. What's na bisu?
Hey, US, Canada, France, UK, China, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Singapore. No more running 24 hours.
Now, a policy war.
Yes.
Okay.
There are policies. And they've done, look, UK made over 27 billion pounds in the year 2023 because of the 24-hour economy. Media nene 24 economy and yefitri bia PCF mayeti adaka brenko antimi betna afiti anapa ko si enwumre enye adwuma
say yes na ye no
me can say I'm using PCFM.
Yeah, Neat FM.
Sorry, Neat FM.
Yeah.
Adaka brenko antimi betna.
Yes.
Your mama say there are some specific government agencies, state agencies are load e down moso. Our services near available at ebitimi ayeden arenda man for.
Ebini
passport office.
Okay. You say passport. You see how which is here you can just
it run 24 hours. It already run 24 hours.
Yes, you.
24 hours.
You see, when you talk about online, it's not the same way as me picking my passport from the lab. It's not the same thing as me going to take a picture.
And she said, "You're born at 12 crowd. There should be personnel there. Which may taking picture.
That is what it means.
Hey, I don't know. Contribute implement this how
you see, when you go into UK or the UK economy is not everywhere that runs 24 hours.
But
yes.
There are some specific places that run 24 hours.
In the UK,
because they think, oh, now 24 hours. Your friend said, Mogana, your friend is saying, they walk right in. Your friend said, do they run 24 hours? It's specific. They close at the normal time.
Why do you want
it is their choice. They don't have a load.
When you demand.
A demand based.
It's a demand in the passport office. You're running 24 hours.
Look, there are some specific places that will have the 24-hour economy.
Okay.
It's an 8-hour shift. So, for instance, the passport office, LUC in Crawford 10, 8 to 5 and a par, on 5 o'clock. In Crawford, passport was system ni more pay. To shorten their delivery, in Crawford twice a Jumana.
Yeah.
Crawford take you over from 8 to 12, from 6 to 12. Now on what to a Jumana so you can also pick your passport early.
Okay.
Amo point obi betimi atwaso aye ono so 12 to 6.
Yeah.
And at 12 to 8. Na ama obisu so aye den. So even if passport office is doing 10 people as staff, 3 shifts to be more 30. So 2 shifts now can for 20 no. And a normal circumstance will come to fear. But they will also get the opportunity to what? To work and earn some money. This is all John Mahama is saying.
Then debating.
Debating there. I mean, so baby. Dr. Baumia is no match.
Okay.
Even his boss is no match. We've seen meet the press and Nana Akufo-Addo yes. 1, 2, 3. Bisa Nana Akufo-Addo so no kwabit image na your free the your friends and meet the press down. We've seen it in the Jubilee House.
Say you no government country no.
Thank you. I agree to that. That means and Ajini Papa.
Yes.
But John Mahama is a one-stop shop.
And so no govern.
He's the one-stop shop.
Govern the whole country.
It's not that he governs. He knows what's happening everywhere. That's why he's able to stand there and face anybody. Then ADDO or you free the meet the press now. You two questions call Agreka. No afraid Agreka minister be yano. You two questions call energy. No afraid energy minister.
Now if you ban send I don't about Muktari say President Mahama on your debating.
The reason is we don't have time for you people because you are empty.
Okay.
You people don't have nothing to offer Ghanaians. Sebaumia few say he has something to offer Ghanaians. He said you are no can some time ago. No. Uncle Jum. Apart from that, he should do meet the press. Let the press ask him questions.
Okay.
Don't be surprised to see us in Ashanti region do meet the press for Ashanti region, do for Northern region.
And then we will do that. Regional base.
Yes, we will do
that.
We will do that. And the last meet the press, no, everybody, including you, can appreciate the fact that John Mahama was on top of issues. All the sectors. So you can't bamboozle him. You can't bamboozle him when it comes to sectors of the economy. Dr. Baumia, the person they said was an economic whiskey. The piracy way, what being an ADDO, a friend saying, senior minister, Osaf Mafu,
yeah,
is the best thing that happened to Ghana. And then, also digitalization.
So, a driver economy.
The cedi to the dollar is 16 cedis. The pound is almost 20 cedis.
15.7.
Thank you.
Yeah, account.
Nipa no case obey your money, you know. Nipa case when the fundamentals are.
When the fundamentals
are weak, the exchange rate is expensive.
Yeah.
Now the exchange rate has exposed us.
Or say your WAP logic.
Thank you. Sanet here. Everyone is solo. Everyone is solo.
See a dollar and Bruce na. Obeka say, I see now the same.
The unfortunate thing is, Dr. Mahama Rubiamia is, excuse me to say, not an economist. We will not honor Dr. Baumbia's invitation. We will not honor that. We have better things to do to talk to Ghanaians. They have the vote. Meeting Baumia.
So debating the
for now,
sir,
we are talking to Ghanaians.
The time now President Mahama calling and they know
you're free, you know. Sebi.
Because Kayaka say Akufo-Addo crap on choose on moderators.
Sebi. If that time it didn't make sense, today it doesn't make sense.
That time it was Mama who was rather
good.
Calling.
And what did Baumia say?
No.
I see any market for Nkokasa.
I say debate the suffering Ghanaians.
Thank you. We are debating.
That was when Mahama was in power. But Akufo-Addo ba power. Mahama now so some friend say upon no crown for the moderators. No moon debate 4 years.
We will not debate Dr. Mahama Rubiamia today.
Identity.
We have a green book published.
Green book most time by it.
Yes, we are. Have you proved anything wrong in it?
When?
No, show us what is in the green book that doesn't exist. I always throw this challenge. Show us something in the green book. Show us. I will meet you again next time. This is the first time meeting you.
Yeah.
Me, I throw a challenge. I'll bring you a green book. Point to it what is not in existence. You have never ever. Nobody has challenged anything. And I throw a challenge to the MPP.
Now we don't
want a tractor. We don't want a tracker. We want hard copy.
Okay.
The Ochiramun could delete it. Give us a hard copy of the so-called achievements the MPP has done. So we can move with media to prove to you that you haven't done FOCO.
Okay.
So stop living on free SHS here and they buy free SHS. Is that total development for Ghana?
In free exercise the total, me say I never benefited from free exercise.
But who ne pay benefit?
Me who ni pa nyame.
Eyewa because anka me menye sika from me bank a betumi afrɛ say titi
Odame nchebo siete. Ka homo nyemi mi homo yo. Ka homo nyemi nka mi ntasi na in benefit because of free exercise. She nka kwa kesi no ko gbonu ni.
Ufie wo fasefo
benefit from free exercise. No she nka kwa no ko gbonu ni.
Ana mo ko ba wo bo kanti.
Me ma anko free exercise. Me ba wie. Me mebusuani. Me nim. Debi.
Enti
Captain of one enti sao. Hey, what me doing that? Have you heard my saying before? We are not common.
It's true.
We are not common.
Oh yeah.
So be careful how you come to our territory. Yeah. We didn't benefit from free SHS. And I'm throwing a challenge to the MPP. We have 4 months to election.
Yes.
They should bring us a document that will be public knowledge like the Green Book. No muntuntu krom.
Amoso mo person boboka print it.
They are cheap propagandists and liars.
Aden.
Because she nkutre yem.
Chakari na echi.
Ayeti se kube. Wa ban sio nim.
Na ne na mo mbra debate amoso
mo mbra debate and then we want proof first. Bring that. When you bring that, we'll come for a debate. We want to prove to you, say, and Yamana, say, a friend say, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 village, 1 dam, 1 million, 1 constituency. We will prove to you that all has been a sham. Total propagandists from everybody. The only thing you say is free SHS. Excuse me. Free SHS.
He's ready to expose President Mohammed.
He wants to expose us. We are okay. He should bring us MPP's achievements for which he is riding on. He should bring it to us. And I'll continue to say, we don't want a tracker. We don't want electronic. We don't want that. Engineer, you are one of them. No. Go and take screenshot. So we don't want that.
It's never true.
We don't have control. Okay, we are not the admins of it.
Bottom line, and it's a debate in it, dear.
Give us a document of your achievements. For which we can live. MPP are full of propagandists. Last bit we say you say you show tokra na higher block meboa.
So to yiripa.
This is an MPP road meboa.
Yeah, Kufone.
Yes.
And your mama time na nsu antoda.
Nsu to me.
Why
would they not even fix this road?
And your mama time na who say nsu no anye.
All right.
Your mama time na nsu antoda.
Give us a proof of what you have done
over
the 4 years.
Give
us a document.
Titi, may perm comment. New development about the SNIT 60% hotel shares now. Can say Rock City. Perhaps one married draw from the bid sank on Betono. Quick comment. And something about Napoleon.
I don't think there should be any comment. I mean, the hula baloo was about city, Rock City, Alpeso Beto.
Yeah.
Opportune bid. And it was an international bid. It wasn't something that was done locally. It's a Ghana from Ghana demo. When they control, international markets will be people so big to and all bid there. And Ghana for you see Ghana for yen pa. Say abroni and a bar so beto side ways is here. Ghana for ke bebo yen sama mano. O me fanko. Na Ghana ni onye sika o pese woto. So ye Ghana ni kwa de. Ye manen to. So meanwhile and this for time on wa ban mu. Enema bebre no mfa akwanya omunya akwanya omotoma omo. But this one rather it has come to the public knowledge. None of them came to the public knowledge. So anunti ayemede say yenuano choka banyina ajebo wonya bedu wose omunko omumro wayin ho afrimu mumfanko na mumfankoma nia you see me I have always advocated for public private partnership. It is very, very important. Yeah, Vodafone answer na President Kufo at the Ghana Telecom Emma Vodafone we barely make even negative from it profit it me lose so much. Yeah, they a percentage Emma Vodafone free amount buy no. Within 2 years we were able to get 200% profit.
And you know crowd is a person or way or parliament. Busy up for appeal for Rebecca.
Yes, on not some no kind.
Moje bribe.
No, that was his opinion. Nobody has any proof.
But no, you MP then.
Yes, now you MP unjango. Anya MP. MP MP. And what is what kind of credit? Yeah. What is it? And that's the matter. Who MP and just one kind of credit. All kind of credit be. Like I say. But the point I'm trying to make is private public partnership. It always works better because say private woman or make sure say o merge mo that and I want to me free mo Thursday and say make a year Friday make you can do it. You'll be sacked. So that's it. It is always important. Idea a year fully government one no. And you make a crazy na me feel say near a year security threat. Emma or me fan say akoso mo down. Okay, so all the command private personal, then there may be a problem there. Yeah. But all the thermal plants, you can invite the private partners to private investors to come in. A bit is a TOR. TOR has never worked because it is fully government. I'm telling you, let's give even 40% to private. Now, you will see how it will function. The place is being used by cartels. Yeah. People are free, importing refined oil.
Yes.
They will make sure the machines there don't work. And it happens most now Mrs. We will be on a hospital machine is where it just say the scan no. Obi or how what should that same machine no and a private one opposite. Another doctor na catch us a kwa. Na onim even
and they kolebu make the council kolebu
why must this happen in this country?
On betro say koye COVID buy no.
Yeah.
Ukoye surgery wo honma. On betro say ko baby for.
Why must this happen in this country?
Kolebu wow.
Meanwhile we have
in fact kolebu wow dey no cry emergency.
Directors wo ho wonim say we I will me na me director I will fire you and the president appointing me on fire me. Because you being there, you're making sure the machine is not working. You're directing people to go to private companies. I will sack you. You see, that is where we have a problem. You see, a bit more officer yes on profession, one year director at this department in Kanasem, Anunti. Even the CEO of hospital, head of department in Biasam, Anunti, man kasa they make sure say at the end of your seno, fuck private. Why must this happen in this country? You see, and never be a Ghana, and ya banyo, and your president, then Kasa Timamufono, and this Rock City guy, the guy, the way he's developing. I've been at this hotel, I walk Eastern region, and I hear other hotels how to talk Ghana. Oh, yeah, the guy has demonstrated, say, what were the skills, what were the knowledge, he's got the ability to do it, and that hotel is going to be the biggest hotel in the whole of Africa.
Yes.
So that's it. Now, Nipano wa adwin papa say. That's what they be so. Adie na eya aban de ma. Entimi make it profit. Ebi mo say the hotel is making 200,000 profit or whatever. If the private person comes in, let's say bet me make it 3 million not 200 na you making until no. Can you imagine? Because we are Ghana or NPP and this in the koto You see, we have a problem in this country.
All right.
What you know from where yepa yanko yemfan koma de odi do baba somu na de person fan koma no.
All right. Didi Bra Champ and I say Rock City I withdraw from Senate Hotel 60% purchase no.
Odame
your take
our hotels issue, I have a small problem.
Okay.
The problem is if Brian Champon wasn't a government appointee, wasn't a cabinet minister, or a standalone citizen to say me New York here, minjin this a Ghana for a binumbe sorry etia absolutely. There's something that we call insider information.
Yeah.
And yes, our information we a kobebia. Now Onusi because he was a cabinet member, he had insider information about what was going on there. But yes, we have heard the former MPP chairman.
But before Snitty for anyway, but you're not branch up on your minister of agriculture for
on your minister, but or start application process no. Only two no start application process no. But it didn't end before he became a minister.
Yes.
So
when I'm not against it. Okay. He wasn't a minister, but he was an MP.
Yes.
He was a what I would call a politically exposed person. Opening. I've listened to the former MPP chairman, Freddie Blay, say he also bidded on an Emma And the amount they even bidded for no was higher than what Brian Champon is offering.
But Senate CEO na ba bechrim.
Said they.
Say, the ban no stages. The ban we meet the technical criteria no we meet. Now, you talk of saying you call the financial side no. What you say?
Whatever technical advice and what they try to do now, no, I think that there should be a law that will ban politically exposed persons from buying state properties. Ebeboa me ne wo nyina ochine bi. Na anye se because obi wa abemu and say oya politically exposed o sika bi da be nti o beton aban property na aye bibi foforo ochine bi. So I wish there is something like that. A bit protected state property. Currently, there are people buying state properties. I've heard recently, say Boston Home is in court as we speak. Somebody has bought it whilst the Boston Home is still there.
And so you can say politically exposed person. Yem maybe brown from purchasing state we now. I say corruption no because me a political exposed person. Must not be show BH. What you say? Must not show BH money. What? Me one me
But that will make Ghanaians angry.
But that and it's very wrong.
That will make Ghanaians angry.
Sir, Brian Champon.
But brother, let me add this one to what he's saying. You see, the point is, criteria, yede eton nyema bi say no, a standard at the house.
Yes.
So nipa no say or a politician, na say or company. Don't mean say why be a politician go and close down your company. The company must continue running. And until say the company no put it in a bid. Na say omo qualifier, why not? And you know I manage at that time. Wa fa CEO, me wo Madam Fubi, CEO bi papa panyi pani company kase bi otama. She say I'm not kase. He started as CEO. She say one na board chairman. And wafa will be from Germany. Or management.
Yeah.
And Ghana for a gumu nyasam ketwa wafa wo mo. Enti what tie no wo hwe. Ni say nipa yi ebeye a politically exposed person. Na say the company no kobede. Bibi say what is wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it.
I think that Brian Champon's transaction has a few question marks. And in you raise it. To be frank with you, I don't know if you are aware that he's not paying the 60-something million straight up. He will pay it in bits and pieces over some years.
Yeah, it
So
and I make us the terms.
Contract, yes.
Terms
applied. No.
And you're right.
But both chairman give to Ohine, Elizabeth Ohine.
And you're right.
Because it was clear and transparent.
When Vodafone was being bought, they didn't come and pay them in bits and pieces.
No, it depends on the terms.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying because the terms set up.
Okay. This year we draw.
I'm fine with it. I don't have a problem with him withdrawing.
Okay.
Now say me puna me papa na me nua me tune for a long time. Your name being in the media space for all the wrong things are bra.
Okay.
You might as well leave it after all. And you're nefido. So why that?
All right.
You see, I thought that he should even leave it.
But the hypocrisy aspect I want me hamikakrano and hard you know. You see, yet Ghana and a state asset. The wife of a sitting president, Ekotoye. And what is in this work?
All right.
So the hypocrisy is the problem.
All right. Yeah, me first I can some few minutes to go. And you hear the last leg, Napo, the comment. And I said the outdooring, the comment, Otum first comment, Napo's comment. Edibesi, Ghana for agitated Eba Besi Friday, ne apology. The can in Abu, the road is your face.
ODAME, this is not the first time I hear who vice president I hear outdoor no any almost statements on way. Otumfuo felt say or knew that Napo has a problem.
So what it not
okay, let me go back a bit. Say Bonamuwa baby say you two for them na went here you the ba bedroom.
Yes.
That stands to reason that Otumfuo knows not in recent times. But who says still it's still going on. And it's not the P bab on Timber. But for me, it was a stepping stone for Napo not to even show any signs. Say me who videos be a fly in between Menchia and the park. Or to tune inside actually be with a funny face. Okodu stages, so no, I feel that he was supposed to even make a short statement there. It wasn't a stage for him to talk plenty. Me da Ghana for say, me da vice president say, me da president say, MPP ayebi, yebe to aswaye. See I am me dem babe shemukina. Then you set a date to actually put documents together to speak. People say maybe he was drunk. People say maybe he was under some influence. Political platforms, when it's charged now, if you are not careful, and that's what happened to Napo, he lost his guard and started blabbing. So it's an unfortunate thing that happened. But I hear me they say, why apologize? But people think that still, that thing is still in him. He has to prove to Ghanaians that he is not arrogant. And trust me, people will try to tweak him and try to provoke him.
Now, is he arrogant?
He's not my friend.
Okay.
He's not my friend.
Oh no,
but somebody who could look at our face when lights were going on and off and told us, say, Yenko a timetable. That wasn't a good thing to say to Ghanaians. When you are the MSI. Or said, yeah, those calling for timetable should bring it. Secondly, this was somebody, when he was educational minister, went to meet students who were complaining about toilet facilities. He told them that they are lucky that they even have rubber bags. So they should defecate in rubber bags. I have the video.
It's never true. If you have
the video.
Yes.
It's never true. I have the video. Oh. I have the video. Before you finish speaking, I'll send it to him to play it for you. Before you finish speaking, I'll end here. Speak.
All right.
Okay. You see, that's it. Money here now for video, but I don't think it's true. You see, and I know as some I see what come say, abeye debate about Ghana ha, obia e chana dwen wo ho. Obia wo ho kwan se o chana dwen e wo ho. Na ade ba ko a etwa se eti ase ne se. Napo only expressed his opinion.
Watch out 5 minutes until we they count the night 15 minutes.
Yes.
Napo only.
My program end at 10.
10:30.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
Yeah. The Napo only expressed his opinion. Opinion or expressing, you know. Or say. Or no. You see, Napo comes with 4 portfolios. A year so great for our dispensation today as a running mate. First of all, he has successfully managed one of the difficult ministries. In fact, 2 of them. Ghana, Amamu ministries are deeper to manage. Me, if you leave it to me, I make us a for 1, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Energy, Finance, and Health. Because they deal directly with the people. Okay. This man has managed 2 of them successfully. Upon all the tasks, he has succeeded. It means that there's something.
Yeah, stick Ben or they can say successfully, no managing in us.
Oh, Obia, what team manage? Abayba mamumu, money from nowhere. What team I introduce a nationwide program successfully. 3 SHS. No money from nowhere.
I can't him.
Then I say, challenge the fine. But successfully means upon all the difficulties, the program has succeeded.
Okay.
And that makes him so different from others. Oye and a ninuya Dr. Duchum atwaso that time and cry be gumuno. How do we manage it? And DC has no idea. They have to introduce what we call double track system. And DC has no idea. You could blame me. No mkusku anopa. Awiana na mkusku.
Yeah.
Na matama kunya atom ko ho. Na mkusku. Above 4:30 ani apon. It has yen nyina ya ko awie. Today me engineer, ebi mu koye, ebi mu aye other professionals.
Yeah.
Enti say school no wo ho, facility no wo ho, na say ye be introduce ade bi we. Na say aboa over 200,000 nkoda nka akwanya bi ama omu nko school. Na omu nyina atimi akọ school we a obi to also on tiase.
Ni na ponsa no.
Na ponsa no na kufuado policy ene aban mpanimfo wo mu. Successfully was succeeding. ofiri ho na yɛde nkɔ energy energy agyako baayɛ Peter Mewu baayɛ papa yi baayɛ wɔbɛsom hwɛ Ghana ha one of our main challenge was the level of voltage and they transmitted to a long distance. The whole of Africa, I'm saying Ghana now you transmitted 161 kV to a long distance was Ghana. All other countries are transmitting more than 400 kV. Abasa, you reduce the voltage drop and you have a stable power supply. Napoba, you know. Oh, Napoba means of energy. And also there be if we allow this to continue, Ghana power fluctuation especially in the middle part of Ghana. Who could do Ashanti region? Power fluctuation power because power na generating or south Hano. You better transmit first to whom one will be a better tap be a bedroom commercial na oma tap na voltage now drop it. So always when the demand is going up in Ashanti region, the power goes off. Okay. And now can't say that we need to change it. We need to increase our power voltage supply from 161 to 300 kV.
Okay.
And now we change it. Okay, I say baby. Na ya to about 2021 ho general ho baby no na e shall say ye doom so kakra. E ho na sa idea na your friend said doom see no buy. Because we needed to shut off the power to be able to change the cables to increase the voltage supply. So that's it. Papa we na this had we na buy. For 7 years, we have continuously enjoyed stable power supply. Until say,
and it been the move Kappa or the Kosi Kumasin.
And look, already Informer, almost front page, about 2 years ago. They called me when I was in UK. They asked about my opinion as to why it just said the car power Kumasi. And I said it's a brilliant idea because anytime you need drought, na say a buoy power. And to me, generate the 400 megawatts now, a bit boost up the power supply in the middle part of Ghana now. It can say something to support it. And the idea of taking this plant to generate 250 megawatts in addition to your power supply, it was a brilliant idea. Napo, your team installs the power supply in Ashanti region. The demand, look, one of the fastest growing capitals of Ghana, Ashanti region, Kumasi.
Yeah.
And if you don't plan for this, you get yourself into a serious catastrophe. What is idea when you manage energy supply? And with all the challenges and saying we've come back to our normalcy. Everything is moving on now. The man has something good in him. Apart from that, he has been a 3-time member of parliament. Okutasa experience now only free parliament ever. Parliament experience every year be economic lectures mamo any meetings amoko it builds your knowledge accumulated knowledge when you or the ba abeboa
to any that's ya wudi ne ntia mo fa na running mate.
Yes, I'm okay. And I'm trying to build a point. Try say we arrogant and for that matter as if that there's nothing good in him. The man is an asset. The man is an asset. So that's it. So share and name a woman. Apart from that, he's a professional person. He's a medical doctor. Sir, any man name so obey me so now they advise a certain president. Now say who you be? Now say who papa we are. I think say he's one of the most credible people Ghana. Yanyan say running mate. Now, sir, asema or can say. Ono de ohwe na na kufu ado aye say your former president the first president of Ghana or the free secondary school and that's a free education echo enough no it was only meant for the people who go to schools in the north make me go school enough my enjoy be that make me go school me go do as me nti it was me tua so and you both say I couldn't be fair and you both say I come free education enough and then just me tua now. And that is a very small amount of people. And now they ma womo. That time population in Ghana is about 5 million. So that time north, no do what you're saying. And all this free education coho. Since I'm not say, the population of Ghana is over 31 million. Not a 31 million no. So what she say about no what you introduce free education for all. for all. Starting progressively for all. Nasa wa running no for 7 years continuous. Nasa Ghana for Obia enjoyer. Ono de was say, in his opinion, Nana Akufo-Addo has done something greater than even the former president. Na yina yedina yastika ye kan ho asem. Indeed. Say obi eka asem bi fa no ho. Indeed, Kwame Nkrumah is not from the UP ideology. On free yen suni ye ban no enye ho no free. Enti oka asem bi afa obi a on free mu a. Obi ma ka oh saa papa yi kura ye kan ho asem a on free mu no. Me free say papa we why ade sen no. So that say na mum twi kasa ne mpanifo say na ote yante. Hu yen so wan hu asechire. Anu nti anybody can interpret it. I don't think Napo will have an iota of thinking in him. Say Obe show any disrespect to the former president. He will never do that. Why must he do that? So that's it. Name him Chikasa no. So can Obi Oha Obe Tida no watch slash no sipeno. Name him or no can asem. What's look? He has no intention of insulting or denigrating the former. What is he going to benefit? What is he going to benefit? But if you come down to break it down, Nana Akufo-Addo indeed has performed far better. Even Domama Mpo. He has performed better than Nkrumah. Domama.
Yeah, I mean.
No. Tama Obesomu. Na economy. Even he failed far more than even Atamels. Domama, failed more than Atamels. Because Tama, Atamels, everywhere, Domama Besomu no. The economy was running at about 7%. And the Domama, every so in fear 9. Dumso, Nkwa, continued for more than 4 years. Ghana how? Factories a good year, our Ghana ha. Companies a good year, and Kofa a good hospital. Operation, not light of Waba. Accident to see what Ghana ha at the traffic light, because the traffic light, engagement. Traffic light, engagement. Sa Nema we Akoso and the Jomama. At the end of 2016, the growth of GDP at that time was 3.4%.
Because
I need to make a point on this. I need to make a point on this. So what I say. Now, I said you can say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Yeah.
What Bawumia said at that time was relevant, and it is still relevant today, because nobody is hiding anything. Today, everybody knows that the happening in this economy, upon all the difficulties, the happening in this economy, this government has done far better than even your mama Anna BBNC. The GDP growth is more than 4.7%. Meanwhile, 2016, it was 3.4%. Why? Because COVID Emma Ghana economy standstill. The economy was standstill. Nothing was happening. There was no economic activities. Borders close to the GDP growth came down to 0.5. Now, if the GDP growth, Jomama Beso Manada 7, what about 3.4? Now say Abai Yamiam Patana Jomama when in 2020 and GDP growth about that will be 0.5. Can you imagine Kagana Yebetoyama in the DD? And so Sabino Casa say Baumiani and Akufo-Addo or Matimia grow the economy consistently from 2021 today, and now 4.7. And all the indicators are showing positive. And that shows government are almost serious. And this confirms Nana Akufo-Addo was more kind of. Was it look? Sebasa a memoir. Adia bako NPP enemy. And they say nipa bi egu. Nana Akufo-Addo or no aye president. Now was aye lawyer. What born na de fita ne bon minimum. Na what said the suit? So was I president? No kutwa no hwehia no afre ba o me abegina ha won so gina ha na yetwa no hwehia no mo bom paye say wu nipa wa wu nyane. O say NPP nya de. Na mum ade ba ko na Akufo-Addo say yenim ye pa ne say economy economy atitia pansa me hin. Na o ka say NPP aban biara. Kufu aban ye bi na Akufo-Addo aban so a demonstrate say yaye. Ama amamu na ebeduru 0.5 growth no yetimi pages ho ama yaye nyankoma de ama sesi amene o kasai Ghana's growth, the GDP growth is one of the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa. And so
it's because of one thing.
Because of what thing?
Because you are not paying. You have deferred.
Because of whatever it is. John Mahama paid, and yet we saw the problem he suffered.
But we are not paying now.
It's not true. We are paying everything.
It's true. We are not paying.
We are not paying what?
I deferred debts.
We are not.
External partners are
because Ghana, what this government has suffered, no government in Ghana has ever suffered that. No government in Ghana has ever suffered that. And it's another good for buying. Ako aso amamu na say GDP aba for mama ye nya sika bia e mo ye ho ban na say mo ye dem ka no ye ba mo ba ka ye masa ye ho akire
you are not the only person suffering.
Na who na suffer bio?
Na if Ghanaians know what is going on with Bank of Ghana and the Ministry of Finance, yentna hankasa. E ka na da ho ene almost 700 billion. Sisi ayentua obiaka.
And make us say,
looking
at what Ghana has gone through, I can't this is I'm telling you. Enjoy electricity for free. Water. One no me guyam. One no Johnny Manguyam.
See, COVID levy.
Everyone enjoy.
COVID levy. Omugusu edge.
One city. How many times now a week? One city, no.
I'm surprised you are.
MPP
benefited over 30 billion cedis out of COVID funds.
And this is the ignorance and these issues. Let me tell you why.
It's not ignorance.
Let me tell you why.
When the Minister of Finance came to Parliament,
let me tell you the ignorance.
Yeah, besides
that is fine.
Also the balance.
But if the GDP growth at the end of the year, hold on. If GDP growth, when you talk about GDP growth, a percentage,
100,000, 20,000, 30,000.
No, can I say? So let me tell you the ignorance you are demonstrating here. If a year, the GDP growth, just say the size of the economy was about 120 billion. Not because of the COVID, no economic activity. Revenue, 0.5, which means from 120 billion, it came down to about 5 billion.
Yes.
Now say obi if you want 30 billion, we say oh you have 30 billion. Can you imagine this?
Madam Fubio say,
can you imagine this?
Also, we account na banenum.
Can you imagine this? And NDC is basing the argument on this. Meanwhile, the country has lost over 120 billion.
How?
Because the economic activity was zero.
How?
Oh, so you don't know how the government gets money?
Do you know what?
You don't know how the government gets money?
Are you aware of what GRA reported during COVID?
What? I don't know. What did they report?
GRA recorded high numbers during COVID.
Engineer,
so what are you talking about?
Engineer, video now.
GRA recorded high numbers during COVID.
Okay. You see, the target they set was low. And for that matter, if they set the target low and they achieve it, you cannot compare it with Obia.
It's not the target issue.
You see, I mean, this ignorance.
No problem. Mame, bo video na so what comments were one. But video no.
I don't know the premise. I don't know the premise for which he said
video no so cry. And yes, Kolabio we meet the press or yeah or information ministry.
Real life. So listen to it and give your.
It's here for Pacho.
Okay, boy. I don't know the essence of it, but you're the main here.
I said Napo is arrogant. You said why?
Number 6. Napo, as education minister, was involved in a 65.
Whose words are you?
Where is the crumb bow? It's here for into me and my voice. No, now I say, and where
play. I know type C.
How would I touch?
For coffee, for your propaganda, propaganda.
Okay, Titi, your final comment. Yes, sorry.
So, these are the voice of Dr. Your friend is saying.
Energy minister after causing avoidable power outages, also known as Dumso, Nabo insulted Ghanaians, demanding a Dumso timetable.
You see, I'm talking, so be silent. You cannot interject. I didn't interject you. I have the video of Napo saying that if you want a timetable, bring it.
Yes,
two.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, two. Let me. I want to learn. I'll give you your time. Napo was the same person who said he will lead Ashantis when they include the Air West Yomu for sea defense sports, no, or say obey leading demonstration. What you here? It was Napo who said that. 3. He was the same person who met students. And your propaganda tape is something that is flying. He has listened to it. He knows how damaging it will be. Anything on the phone number. He knows how damaging it will be. Anything on the phone number. All of a sudden.
DJ Crab, I'm still not.
Try it again to play.
Don't worry.
Because these are facts that prove that Napo is arrogant.
Your final comment, and I don't know what this is.
Oh, my final comment about the no about economy is better than NDC time nefahin. Oka kusi ano say, but Ghana is struggling. What are you talking about? Ghana for the ADDO election in Eko. Say omu Yusuf figures and na GDP I say and no se a bro price a bro ya no ayeton wo kwan ho price and se sa brody atoton e wo kwan ho price and se sa petrol ayeton na 16 cedis 15 something cedis a gallon and se say no price obi an hwe na system na enfan to aba and yes obi begina baby akan se hunu atena o say and aban ne yem o say yeto aso yen yeto aden so
okay
aban fun we yeto aden so
all right hey aban fun na also akabi all right engineer final comment
ODAME, you see, let me clear this propaganda NDC for you say na po say so timetable abra
you have 2 minutes
indeed say me and na ombusam sa asem na say sa journalist na opushi no I would have said the same thing. The reason is show but na po say there is a challenge. They are resolving the issue and NDC for trust on by propaganda say sa dumson on the Ghana for 4 years no Ghana for are experiencing the same thing. And until offer timetable. No, that be issue na it's not about that doom so. It's a technical issue near resolve it. And even by the time one you better prepare message they kwabontin e be go through the system. Beba media hokrano. Not even that issue no can resolve we. And until there shouldn't be any there's no need for any timetable. And but Ghanaians are demanding for timetable. And that's all will be the pipeline. So who timetable now also they say there's no need for it. So who feels a timetable on the family? That's what the post said. Now me I would have said the same thing.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with what he said.
All right.
And you did a headline. Napo said bring a timetable. Now headline and go for base argument on. It shouldn't be a problem. I would have said the same thing because the issue was not about doom shock. And there was no need for any timetable. And for that matter, if you're forcing me to bring a timetable which doesn't exist, then go and bring your own one and satisfy one because who curiosity and that is what he said. And I think there's nothing wrong with what he said.
All right, engineer and Chibu Esiako Yadasi say Yaton Safra Obaye and a TT Kateno also from the NDC bit also Yadasi say Yaton Safra Obaye. It's for the Jumadina Baby. Na nde ye brubru nsem bebre so ye hwe free SHS ownership ye hwe debate Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ye call President Mahama say ombra no mu debate e san hwe MPP outdooring of Napo no so hu sensem bae ye ne Dennis Ochredanso convener for Baumia Napo one touch movement enso kasa say also Sam George akoka bibi ne bonjo so no wacho hu letter tintin nti in some ebrubu sune etie for ye ba mo so wa upese ubadwumedie so no ye bie telephone lines na tum 0302 257 902 0302 257 902 and 0302 243 540. 0302 243 540. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Pacho, why you? And council.
Pacho, where you are, me a bear man, Nana Amwakwa, Lekatafi S-boy, a young Suano constituency. YIDIKA, Maminchi, incoming president, Yura, Dr. Mahmoud, on any running mate, Yura, Dr. Matthew Opuku Pempe. Maminchi, incoming MP for the Lukabina, Yura, Junior Mac Okwe. Opening. Anything here, all to oneself, Bonapo Wesa, and Cindy Waka. Mr. The year your mama, Musa, on no share, please near high as our Ghana. Mr. say, advert, I mean, your mama, I can't find education. Mr. say, I am Monagra for NTA and some point, your mama, I can't find education. Opening Ghana, and yes, husband here. You record what you do, Ghana, I had been. Then you're gonna come on, I had you. UK, I had been. I want to echo UK. Prime Minister Makuma Miensa, I resign, cost of living up also our UK. Meaning, it's our COVID-19, and Russia, and UK, Puntokoya, and the hash about UK. Now we're gonna have what you're gonna have. I am on the other side, whatever so what comes as a community. I better not own to a rather heading opening and make your mother to go school free. MPP, by and then you open the control.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, Pacho, why you body na baby? I'll cast free. Oh, when you mean so my fro. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Pacho, why you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Eja yetio. Okay.
I know Napoya arrogance. Wakoka Simbi. I am on my NTS. Napoya fan into ballot box so M2 about man so a president you. Former president ya Ghana for na ya to abamano. Ye now ya to abamano or ya president. Commander in chief no. Emabunu ye pejuma or katre say on your magic sign. Podi ono ne de to na podi ya ho a. Enya asefem. Ono ye former president ya to abamana president ankasa wo. Na me busa se former president John Mahama enyuma ya to di nsa waye nyina no. Pepa mo chawo. John Fifi Evans Atamis. Obedia 4 years. Me fancy 3 years and half. Minti se denarese for. Minti se and central for. Mo kasa Fifi Atamis. Ni project. Project ni na wo wi asin na ya Mahama. Na Atamis obaya dai. Me pa mo chawo. We Atamis ya. We Atamis Mahama na ya sorry. We Atamis Mahama na ya. Atamis ba ya dai.
Yo, that's it, that's it. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Pacho, your froze and he found out free. So for Mammy Pacho, it's you.
Hello.
So for Mammy?
When I no pay the more than income MP for the Mike Okwe Jr. Let me find you more than adding Japan. I can change this before say. At the Chinese the name to Abasa December. Ghana for so Muslim so and no mood. It's Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or no pen a bit matter than another KWADWO Abayan. So Namibia Bema and this in no about education. Double track for no teacher separations no tenya wo na wo twe na adwem ba so a chesa anko keka ne ma tumfu trogu ni peniu meanwhile we need information at the na esa obeka so double track no ensa na mfata na teachers no kwa na bad nsa enkola ni hu ade nti esra wonya konya se abomode na nya information nya fata nsa na wabetra wakasa me du futongu Ghana fueni na school is ama akaye ni na akaye ba omo ntimi ankobi ene freshes da Roma me ba Eko University tenja wo level 200 tenya na dad dan kwaku fadwa akam ko feska wa hena matwa me ba so secondary school na Masande na ko University nti Eko University Oko SHS free nti mitime bo bo eskana no owie
Ade. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Pacho, who are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, last caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. Mete unkapa.
ODAME voice ni wachiri kura.
Oh.
Mami komanim. Me komanim dia. Mpacho wadaroma. Orobon kwasibu watching live from Kantamanto.
Orobon yanko.
Ghana. ODAME mpacho mani wasidika die. Every ni ho. Mpacho me mami Fatima Abubakar information minister. Yamisha mami papa onimkasa no buadie. Mr. Zumla yopani pan Mr. Tanwa Japan. Papa no said you die ogbo mo yesa bola o Ghana ha no. The queen di fatana kono anya kwankwan ni ase. Yamisha no. Enyina ye gura baomia odi e ko kana asase so. Owi pita grawa baomia ni beto ba mano. ODAME. Papa bi beka asembi okanyansa papa. Mr. Mike one ndi ase. And the Professor Mills Obabedi Ghana president and the one buntu mamba kokura o Ghana. The mama mia bi obvious bi no one here. Abriko mama ai president Mills also be president azana oba. Ana me pacho ODAME debate no o puta grawa abako. O puta grawa ba yina no. Da ba ko yina mama by force the lack of debate no. Kopi mo say 2016 oh akufado sa ana akufado so debate ba o mi atu that throwback debate in the old order or you put a guy by you know people no go by you know by force the na ko amoma ye debate am ye bia e wonu bia who be the president ye wonu bia no mu asem odoje enye yeda akeno ba mama be my Ghana
Orobon yedase Etie for aha na yedi dwumadini na beweye yede obi bia se mo amutie ye motemo ka mu wo mofiefie mo so a mo send your WhatsApp messages a kenkan bi Facebook ina yede obi bia se omo so yeto nsefra mu ina yede obi bia se me producers a omo bebu a medi dwumade bae Francis Okokroko ana Okokroko Francis ena Juliana ta abaiwa ne abrantie omienu no mota mechi wo studio ha na ye mpenifo so omo produce from afar kosi aboaje the darling boy onso ta echi pa ene ye ina ye papa Father Dixon onso ogina echi peme te se de otie nti ye asede ma obi a ye da ase e wonder Sunday bye bye.